Freight and Brokers Brokerage Services Limited. First semi-final is being played at the Barata playing field, and we are happy and ever excited to bring you ball-by-ball commentary of this all-important match. Gros-Islet versus L'Abbaye. L'Abbaye occupies the field. They are fielding, and Gros-Islet, the two batters, opening batters, are at the wicket. And the presiding umpires are Romario and the young Joshua Charles. Yes, welcome also to my co-commentator, Mr. Carroll.
Yes, good night. A very warm and cheerful good night to viewers locally, in St. Lucia, regionally, and across the world. You're watching the spectacle of APL action.
Yes.
And I'm very happy to be here with you, colleague and comrade, Charlo.
Yeah, very much so. The first delivery has been bowled, and it's a dot ball. It went straight. Or the second delivery. And the first delivery bowled, they took a run. And this is the third delivery, which is signaled wide by umpire Romario. So the score in this first over, which is also in progress, is 2 without loss.
Yeah, and if we look at the field, the placement of the field, we have 2 out, 1 at deep mid-off. Am I correct? And we have 1 at extra cover on the boundary wide. They're sweeping the boundaries. That's an excellent delivery, Mr. Charlo.
Indeed, Phillips has the ability to swing the ball, and tonight, if he is on song, as we can see here, he will. The Gros-Islet batters will be in some measure of trouble.
Yeah, he has the height, and I think he's extracting the assistance from the pitch.
Oh, good delivery there, as it's a wide delivery signal there by the umpire. So 2 wide so far. The score is on 3 without loss, and Phillips has been known to extract a lot of swing at the wicket. He has a medium pace run up, and he wraps the opening batter on the front foot, a pitch a bit towards his thigh pad, and the ball just bubbled down by square of the wicket, and no run. So Phillips is about to bowl his 2 more deliveries left in that over. He comes in, bowls, and the batter is playing it to the man who is there. They're taking a single, and it's flying right out. What a brilliant throw by the young Eli Box. That's Shango, sorry.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, Gros-Islet have not made the best of starts.
No.
Losing that wicket.
Yeah.
And we see number 43, Lachman Prasad, striding out.
Yeah.
He is known to be a pinch hitter.
Yes.
And let's see how he goes. It's early days. Over number 1 just newly completed.
Yes.
So that was an ill-advised run, Mr. Charlo.
It was. It was. It was too risky, and it proved suicidal, as the direct throw hit the stumps, and he was still about 3/4.
He was miles out.
Yeah,
miles out.
Three quarters from the stumps.
There was no making ground there.
Yeah. So a moment of consolidation now for the Gros-Islet team, and we know that Laxman, his capability is to get the ball over the fence. He has that potential, he has that capability, but we know that L'Abbaye may have other ideas, especially the bowler Phillips. He is about to bowl his final delivery in that over, which Laxman played back along the pitch. It was full onto his pads, and Laxman did not take advantage of that full delivery. He just plays it back along the pitch for the bowler to pick up in his follow-through.
Well, for once, that was a moment of assured, calm, composed cricket by Lachman Prasad, and he did not look to, go after that one, which he could have well done, possibly over cow corner.
Yeah.
And he will be at the non-striker's end. So a good over in the end for Gros-Islet, a good start.
Yeah, for Labi. Is it Labi you referring to, or Gros-Islet?
Gros-Islet.
Okay. So we are going to see the
No, a good start for Labi. My apologies.
Yeah,
My
yes.
apologies.
I wanted to think that. Yeah. That's why I asked you if it's Gros-Islet or Labi.
No, that could not be a good start for Gros-Islet.
So Labi has made a breakthrough, an important breakthrough, and the Gros-Islet team is a man called Citolin. Yeah, Citolin is about to bowl. Yes, he bowls, and the batter is equal to that shot. He on the front foot. That is young Elcock. Is that Elcock?
It is.
Yes,
Can
young Elcock. Yeah.
Under 19 player.
Yes, very accomplished one. He takes his time to bat. He is equal to the shot. He has a variety of shots, and tonight he is on display. He drives.
What a fine shot.
Oh, yes.
He nails that. It goes out to the sweeper on the long off boundary, who collects calmly and throws it back into the keeper. And they strolled through for one.
Yes, it was elegantly played, as the player who is on the long off boundary just waited for that ball. They just walked across for a single. Laxman is taking strike. He's taking a guard also. And let us wait to see how he will fare with the bowling of Citolin. 4 for 1.
Very picturesque evening as usual, Balata grounds. Balata playing field. That's signaled wide.
Yes.
The umpire will extend his arms in the usual fashion to signal the wide. Lachman Prasad is not really interested in that delivery. That is slow and will be signaled wide. It pitched way short, and Citolin has not made the best of starts, I must say.
Yes, he's struggling so far because the first was a wide on the offside, the second delivery, a wide on the leg side. So he's going back and forth.
Comes in. Oh! That was a very suspect shot. That was not a very confident shot by Lachman. He attempted to run it down. These are one of the shots that he's inclined to play. He likes to run the ball down through gully point region. And on that occasion, there wasn't much purchase that he made on the ball because the pace is off. The pace is really off.
Yes. No
and
pace.
he likes the ball coming on.
Yes.
So for the moment, he's maintained a high degree of calmness. Has not been aggressive at all. We must give him that.
Yeah.
But that is his wont, to be very aggressive, and especially early up front.
Yes.
He has succeeded in reining himself in, as they say.
Yes.
In the equestrian sporting discipline.
Right. Wide delivery.
That's wide. And that's the third wide.
Yes.
So Citolin really needs to, tighten up.
Indeed.
In this format, the extras are very important. They can cost you the match.
Indeed.
He comes in again. That's wide once more. It was full and wide.
Yeah.
The batsman simply waved his bat up in the air, not really inclined towards the ball.
Yes, so Citolin needs to get his focus.
And this is only the second over, so he needs to tighten up. Is that another wide?
Yes, that's the fifth wide.
It's the fifth wide in the over. So Citolin is right now looking at bowling a 12-ball over. If he succeeds in bowling the next 6 deliveries as legal ones, let's hope he can bring it under control.
Yes.
He's getting a little help from one of his teammates. Is that the captain? I'm not sure.
Zaya
is the captain?
He's speaking to him.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Zaya has run all the way from
Cover.
To speak with him a bit. Oh, and that was very risky there.
Indeed, yes.
And you see, that's how he can get out. Lachman Prasad.
Yeah.
He is inclined to run the ball and sometimes gives an edge to the wicketkeeper.
Yeah.
Oh, that's another wide.
Yes.
So it's like you would like to know. The question can be asked, so it begs, what level of preparation is put into the players are putting in for these games?
Oh, that's a 6 wide.
Seven
wide.
I think Citorin is about to set a record here for the number of wides in and over. Let's hope the youngster can overcome whatever challenges he's facing now.
Yes.
He comes in again, has shortened his run. Oh my goodness.
That's another wide.
And Citorin has bowled another. So in the meantime, we would hope that he gets some more support from his, and I think maybe it's a little too quiet. He needs maybe some more support from his teammates.
His teammates, yeah, they are very quiet and maybe they are disappointed. That's a 9th wide. That's a 9th. Oh, 9th wide.
Is there any limit as to the number of wides a bowler can bowl and be allowed to continue? I'm not aware of any such thing.
Yeah, we're not aware.
That's an interesting
yes,
thought, eh?
Yes, indeed. That's the 9th wide. That's an over of wides and a half. Okay, he just tickle it around the corner. There can be a single there, but they are reluctant. They kind of want to take it and not want to take it. Eventually they took it and they reached home in good time.
Yeah, the fielders were a little uncertain there. I don't know that there was any concerted effort to field that ball. I think the distraction of the wides maybe put them off,
Slightly, yes.
So thankfully the over is completed.
Yeah.
And the score moves on to...
That's 14,
14 with nine wides.
Yeah. Right. 9 wides. I believe the captain will rest him for a little while and maybe bring him back later in the innings. Yes. Because he's psychologically, it has an impact upon him.
Yes, and the rest of the team as well.
Yes.
Yeah. I've seen captains, but on this occasion, I think that's ill-advised to give the ball to a bowler who's struggling.
Yes.
And they can come back. Yeah, so it's not impossible.
Yeah. So Phillips is at the top of his mark, about to bowl his second over of this inning from the northern end of the field. And Laxman is just flicking it around the corner, but he meets a man at mid-wicket, no run.
Yeah, so he has done a good job.
Yeah, Phillips.
Lachman Prasad, that is.
Yeah.
He didn't go after that one, which was full. And he could have done that.
He could have. Oh, that's a short arm.
That through.
Yes. Good man. That's a shot.
That's his signature shot.
Yes. Attempting to play all the time at the northern part of the field, northern end when he was batting. Now that he has a faster bowler, he can run it down for Footman more efficiently and quickly, and he took a single. The score moves on to 16 for 1.
Yes. And if I was the captain of LABE, I would be employing the use of my slower bowlers at this stage.
Yeah.
Lots of uncertainty there. The running between the wicket is not the best headed by Gros-Islet.
Yes.
We did see a run out being affected for that same reason.
Yes.
And again, the batters seem not to have settled into any, rhythm.
Yeah.
And confidence.
Good. Elcock wants a single, but Laxman doesn't. And so they had to stay in the crease. He plays a very good shot there.
Very good work there at the short mid-off.
Yes.
And he cuts that off. That was headed towards the boundary, although there was the batsman, there's a fielder, further down. Nice shot by Khan. He turns it on the leg side.
Yeah, this time they took a single because the player has to run past the umpire, around the umpire to his left. And they cross for a single. The score moves on by 1. to 17 in over number 3. Over number 3. Oh, 16. Okay, 16. Correction.
So the tall figure of Phils runs in once more. He jumps and delivers. That's short. Latchman tries to run it, gets into some trouble.
Yeah.
It ticks him on the wrist, probably, on the hand.
Yeah.
And luckily for him, it drops down at his feet. Could have run back onto the stumps. I've seen what's happened when you get tangled up like that.
Yeah.
But it's the end of the over. And Gros-Islet have moved on to, is it
16?
They're still on 16 for 1.
For 1.
After 4 overs?
After 3.
3 overs.
Yeah.
So the power play is still on. We haven't seen any lusty hitting.
No.
Phils has done a good job, and let's see who is brought on at the southern end now, which is the terrace end.
It looks like, is it Calendar? Yeah, it looks like Calendar has taken over from Citolin, who has had a dismal first over. He with nine wides in this over.
Is this Calendar Calbas, the older brother?
That's the younger brother.
Oh, the younger one.
Yeah, the younger one.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not sure, is Calbas with us tonight?
He is.
Okay.
He is somewhere. Where is he? Where is he?
He's not with us tonight.
Oh, he's
Mr.
not.
Chalo.
Okay. Okay, he's not.
So, is that Zaire being sent out to deep extra cover on the boundary? I'm not sure what the plan is. Why would he be? Do you understand the placement?
I don't know. It appears that they know the batter.
Can hit the ball?
He's a good driver. Good driver of the ball.
Okay. That's square?
Yeah, square.
Okay. So in comes Calendar. That's a little short, and Can is a little bit mixed up there because he could have pulled it, but for some reason he elected to have just, turned it gently towards mid-wicket.
Yes.
So a very slow period considering this is a power play overs, Oh, is that a chance put down?
Indeed, it was. It was a chance. Here is Elcock driving at the ball, back at the bowler in his follow through. His hands went towards the ball, but it didn't stay.
Unfortunately,
it didn't stay.
Let's hope Khan does not make them pay for that. That happens, when you put on a chance.
Yes, down the leg side. So another wide has been bowled. The score moves on by 1 to 17.
I know it's too early to call it, but this matchup here between Gros-Islet and Labi, Mr. Chalo, I would like to hear your thoughts as to who you think is going to pull through.
Yes. Looking at the two teams in the preliminary rounds, I noticed that Gros-Islet team they have built a momentum going up, and I give them the nod in going through to the finals over Labi. Another wide is bowled.
In the meantime, yes.
Yeah.
Well, on paper, I think Labi has the edge on paper. And it'll be interesting to see. It's a very, very good matchup. And the prospect is mouth-watering to see how it plays out.
Yes. Another wide, 19. It appears I don't know if it's the southern end.
Is there some sort of issue with the run-up?
Maybe, I'm not sure, because the previous bowler had some difficulty, and now the present one, Calendar, has bowled 2 wides in his 4 deliveries so far, or 5. Yeah. He comes to bowl to Young, another wide. You see, that's 3 wides so far in his inning.
Interesting.
4 wides. Yeah. Okay. So the score moves on by wides to 20.
Wow. Well, Calendar needs to make some adjustments.
He has to. Maybe if he wants to bowl, he's bowling presently around the wicket. Around the wicket.
No, he's bowling over.
Over the wicket,
he's
yeah.
bowling over.
Maybe he can change.
To come around.
Yes. Okay, nice delivery. There he's on the front foot, playing it through short cover. Chungo fields, no run. They are not making use on capitalizing on the power play.
No, not at
only
all.
Only two players are on the boundary line, but the rest are in the circle. Some are very close in, but yet the singles can be taken if you are unable to get the boundaries.
Yes.
Another wide, Mr. Carroll has been bowled by Calendar. That southern end, or your better coin it. You coin it the terrace, and it appears to give them some challenge.
Well, it would be interesting to have a close look at the run-up, and
yes.
In the meantime, they've gone 3 for 1. Thankfully, Calendar has bowled a legal delivery, and that's the end of the over. It would be interesting if one were to have a look from a vantage point over the bowler's arm from that terrace end, just to have some idea as to what's going on.
Yes.
And in the meantime, the captain of Labi has a bit of a quandary on his hands, because 2 of his bowlers have bowled a few wides there. So I believe they have bowlers in the lineup who can, step up and, save the day, if we were to call it that.
Indeed. So there's a change of bowler from the northern end. It looks like
Nixon.
Yes.
Edmund.
Edmund is replacing the economical bowling of Phils,
who did a very good job.
Indeed.
Early on for Labi.
Yes. So it is very quiet start there by the Gros-Islet team as they try to post a total on the board. A total in the excess, anything excess 110, 130 would be a good total for Labi to chase.
It would.
Yeah.
I agree. So Nixon starts, comes in on bowls. That's short, but it's rising, and Khan has to adjust and get on top of it. Play it out to wideish mid-off, a short wideish mid-off. And the ball is back with Nixon, who runs in, bowls. It's a little short again. It is cut, and they run through for 1. That was good calling there by Lachman Prasad, who overruns.
Yes.
There was a chance for him to come back for 2, but then he overrun by quite a long margin. So no way he could come back for the second one due to the overthrow.
So that is a little something that, we can work on to improve upon that. When you run hard, but you don't try to overrun the ball, because there might be an overthrow.
That's right.
Yeah, an opportunity for an overthrow. Edmonds at the top of his mark.
He's made a good start.
Yes.
In he comes. Oh, and he pushes that one through. It's unfortunately a wide.
Yes.
But I understand exactly what Edmund is doing. I believe he knows the he knows the pinch hitting ability of Lachman Prasad. So he doesn't want to take a chance to serve up anything too slow and get it wrong and then be, carted away. Oh, Lachman Prasad was a bit undone by that delivery. He did nothing with it.
Yes.
That appeared to be full.
It was.
A full toss, and he basically, it was like he had no idea where the ball was.
Yes, it appears that he lost the ball in his, as it traveled.
His sight, yes. Nixon comes in again, bowls. Oh, and he has a mighty heave and was outfoxed there by Nixon because he held it back.
Yeah.
He was through that shot before the ball went through to the keeper.
Yeah.
So that's excellent bowling there by Mr. Edmund, Nixon Edmund. He turns at the top of his mark, wastes no time in getting his over completed. In he comes, bowls, and that's another excellent delivery. This time there's a bit more pace on it, and he is pulling at that, but does not make contact.
Yes.
The keeper collects.
Yeah, he has been going after the ball, but he's not connecting. Maybe his foot movement is not going towards the path of the ball. This time he connects.
And there's
There's good interception there.
And Jaden Eli Box is an excellent fielder. He moves very efficiently across to collect. Is that Jaden?
Yes, that's
It
Jaden.
is. He picks it up, one on the bounce, and that's excellent field placement because straight back over the bowler's head, you have a medium to fast-paced bowler on.
Yes.
That's where you want your fielders to be.
Yeah.
So that's very good. Labe is doing a good job in the field at the moment. Save for those extras in the form of the wides that have been bowled.
Yeah.
And the score is now 25 for 1 in over
number 5.
So one more power play over. And let's see what Gros-Islet can do.
If you are unable to hit the boundaries, then rotate. You can get six runs
in the over.
In the over.
And in the power play overs, anything from 6 and up is good enough.
It's good. Yes, it is.
For over.
Yeah.
We have had no boundaries.
No boundaries so far.
Thus far. None. And that is equally, that is why you want to have the singles taken.
Yes.
So we have a new bowler.
Yes.
That is short. That is short, and Lachman Prasad decides to have a look rather than attack it.
Yes, I would say yes. A new bowler, you don't know what he's giving, so at this moment it is advised that he watch the bowler and then know what he's giving, and then afterwards you will make your shots. Let's see what he'll do in the second over. Yeah, he's going after this one.
That is an excellent delivery, and Lachman Prasad decides to go after this one, and that shot didn't look very good. He lost his shape.
Yes, head up, head in the air.
You know, the left arm bowler has made a very good start.
Yes.
Well, that first ball was rather short. No harm done.
Oh,
That's shot again, and is that going to be a wide?
It will be, yeah. So from on the terrace end,
from the terrace end,
from a wide is bowled, yes. 26. This is Ricky, the new bowler.
Oh, it is?
Yes, Ricky.
Okay, Ricky Hippolyte.
Yeah.
All right, so he's seasoned, he's experienced, and in he comes. Bowls. And Lachman goes on the attack again, does not make any contact.
Yes.
And one wonders whether Ricky is moving the ball, you know, quite so much, or whether Lachman Prasad is simply off, you know, track in terms of the line. He's not making contact. And this time he does.
Yes,
is
but
that
there's a man in the way.
And he's caught it.
Yeah.
And that's Jaden. Jaden will not miss that.
No,
but that's a fantastic catch. And that was fantastic cricket there by Ricky Hippolyte.
Yes.
And Labi celebrates the fall of wicket number 2.
Number 2.
And the dangerous Lachman Prasad is of no danger tonight.
No, he did not. He had a terrible time at the crease, at the wicket, as he, after the ball after ball, he misses, and when it did connect to get through the boundary, there was a player in the path of the ball, and he gleefully accepted the catch.
Indeed.
Yeah.
I love the way he caught it and then he did a roll and tumble.
Yeah, he did.
That's always lovely to see those athletic players, you know, executing, you know, their craft on the square.
Right.
And Jaden will give you that. He's an electric cricketer.
Indeed. So the replacement for Lachman is at the wicket. He's taken his guard. The captain Nobal, is going to see if he can consolidate.
Nobal?
Yeah.
Okay. Is he a South Castries?
Sozel.
Or Sozel player?
Yeah, Sozel player.
Oh, Nobal, yes.
Yeah,
I know
Nobal,
Nobal, yes. He can belt the ball a long way too. I've seen him in action.
Yes.
And if he gets going, he'll get a few runs for his team. In comes Ricky once more.
Yes.
Left arm over. That's a little shot. It's a little. It's full. He takes it on the full. Just scoops it gently over the mid-on area, and that'll be Jaden to collect it.
Yeah.
And throw it back in.
Okay.
Is Jaden doing? No, I think we said Zaya is the captain tonight.
Yes, the way you saw him
moving the field,
it appears that he might be the one. who is standing in place. Or
we'll find out from our
yes.
statisticians who the captain is of Labi tonight.
Good. Okay, some adjustment is being done to the field.
It is Zaya. Confirmation, okay. So Zaya is the captain.
Good. Calendar is coming off the boundary into the circle, and as Ricky bowls to young Elcock, he did not capitalize on that delivery that was about knee height to maybe play it square of the wicket, and the balls that needs to go to the boundary have to be played, you know.
Yeah. I see Khan is looking at after the ball went behind him, the area where it would have passed him, and perhaps to suggest by his body language that, you know, hey, look, what's going on here? You know, those batsmen are very expressive, you know. But in the end, the umpire is the umpire. His word, his decision is final.
Yes, you have to accept it.
It's not a wide, it's not a wide.
Yeah.
End of story.
Yeah, it's not a no ball. When you think it is above the waist, the umpire has that right to decide whether it is or it is not. Okay. Yeah.
Would that be Nixon to continue?
Yes, it is Nixon.
He's making some adjustments to the field. He wants his third man to be a bit wider. I'm not sure that's a good idea. He comes in again, bowls.
Down the leg side.
Down the leg side. Now, if Latchman was batting, I could understand him placing his third man that wide, but Latchman is gone. So I'm not sure whether Norbal has a penchant for playing the ball in that region. But let's see what happens.
Let's see. Nixon ball, the second delivery in the full over, good ball.
Yorker length.
Yes.
Almost yorked. If that was on target, he would have been in trouble.
Indeed. So, young Nixon, experience at both the bowling and batting, but now he has the ball in his hands, about to bowl to the captain, and he dabs it there through third man, who is wideish. The ball went straight to him. He just had to collect and then lob a nice ball to the keeper, and one more to the total. The score moves on by 1 to 29.
And Nixon is vindicated in his field placing.
Indeed.
The ball went directly to where he had moved the fielder.
Yes.
So who am I to ask a question?
Right. If you look well, he's making some adjustment again to the fine leg. No, now he's putting him wider. The fine leg is going wider.
Oh, you mean, well, that would be third man,
Yeah. Oh, that's third man.
Yes,
because of the lefty.
Yeah.
Good.
So in comes Nixon once more to Khan. Oh, and he makes proper contact. Would that go over the boundary?
Indeed.
It does. That was a well-timed shot. I don't know why anybody's asking Jaden to catch that ball. He would certainly do. If there was anybody to catch it, it would be Jaden.
Yes.
There was no chance of him. This is very close to our commentary position. We have a very good view. And that was an excellent shot by Khan. He made proper, good timing, good contact.
Yeah.
Confident shot over the long on. And he tries to slap this one through the offside. And the keeper does not collect cleanly. And Nixon is not happy.
Yes. Maybe there was a nick. There was a nick? Maybe.
Well, I imagine he thinks maybe that is the reason he is not very happy.
Yeah.
No bowler likes to see the wicketkeeper dropping
the
ball behind the stumps. In he comes again. That shot and making height above the off stump, outside the off stump. Khan rehearses the shot. He rehearses a straight batted shot. He executed a flat batted shot. But the height defeated him.
Indeed, indeed, yes. It's interesting to see Khan plays his ball. He plays with lots of finesse. Dabbing that ball
nice
through square cover.
Will they come back for two? No. The fielder has the ball.
Just one.
Yes.
36 in over number 7. They're slightly a little behind. We would like to see a higher run rate after 7. 36 after 7. So the first boundary was scored in this over. An elegant looking shot over over the
Deep long on.
Yeah, long on boundary.
Can, yes.
Can seem to be hitting that ball with a lot of timing.
Yes, the timing was
Yeah.
good on that shot.
Yes, good timing. 46, sorry, at the end of over number 7. Ricky is operating from the terrace end, and he will be bowling to Khan. It will be interesting to see how Ricky can bring that ball into Khan. Yes,
Oh,
that's a good delivery there by Ricky, as he was full. Khan tried to dab it for third man, didn't make contact. To the right hander, Ricky plays the ball away from them. To the lefty, he brings it in. Let us see. It will be interesting to see Khan negotiate. Will he be able to negotiate? Let us see. The second delivery is about to be bowled. And Khan is played it upish. Pass the bowler. The long on player came into action. One run in the making.
Yes, and he was not in control. For some reason, he was outdone there. That is, the batsman Khan.
Yes.
One hand came off the bat and succeeded in keeping it down in the end. But Ricky has bowled quite well, and he's not giving them.
Yes.
He's not making things easy, or they don't look very comfortable against Ricky. I must say.
No. They play and they miss, they play and they miss, and when they play, it's upish. So they are in some spot of border, and they need to get out of that patch. Here is Ricky bowling to the captain, a full ball. He had to dab it down, and the short cover is just walking to collect that ball and toss it back to Ricky, who is back at the top of his bowling mark. Score remains on 47 for 2. 47 for 2. Ricky bowls to the captain, a full ball. He swung at that one and took the bottom edge of the bat. He's disappointed because he did not capitalize on that full delivery through cow corner maybe, or even square of the wicket, like deep square leg.
It appeared to be a bit wide and full. And I was just thinking that Ricky is very good in his variation in what he's doing. He's bowled some Yorker length balls.
Yeah.
Here's another one.
Oh
my God!
God!
That is a
Brilliant
catch at short mid-on by...
No, return catch, you know.
Oh, that was Ricky?
Ricky took his own catch, yeah.
Okay, so that was excellent bowling. And
Yes.
you know, it just goes back to what I was just saying. His variation is impressive.
Yes.
Short balls, short of a good length rather, then full, then Yorker length, and then the batsman was getting frustrated, bogged down, wanting to get on with it.
Yeah.
And of course, he played a rash shot and paid for it dearly.
Yes,
So,
indeed.
A wicket to Ricky, and credit to him.
Yes.
Labby, I think Labby are in control of the match at the moment.
At the over number 8, 47 for 3. That's a difficult position to be in. They are precariously poised, and they would need some good batting to bring them out, to take them out of that low run rate that they have at this moment. At the wicket is Nelson, better known as Boapin. He can hit the ball too. But the way Ricky is bowling and the young Nixon, the way they are bowling to add pressure to the pair at the wicket, and they are doing well so far.
Very good job done. Very good job. Nixon is bowling his third, I believe.
Yes,
that
you are
would be his
correct.
third. He comes in to bowl to Khan. That's short, and Khan plays it through the vacant slips. Is that? Oh,
You get 4.
That was an excellent shot. The umpire signals now. Yes, confirmation by the umpire. 4 lovely runs by Khan. He ran it through the vacant slips and used the pace of Nixon.
Yes.
The third man is a bit wide.
Wide, yes. So
He needs to be brought finer.
yes.
And perhaps he would have cut that off if he was finer in the first place. So
Indeed.
on that occasion, the field placement may have cost Ricky and Labby 4 runs.
Yeah.
Or 3 extra runs. This one, he is bowling a bit straighter. Khan looks to turn it. Does not look to put too much into the shot just to try to turn it around, perhaps to run through for 1 or 2.
Yes.
But does not make proper contact,
Yes.
takes it on the thigh.
It's good to rotate the score. He was trying to rotate it to bring...
Oh, and this one, but does not make proper contact.
No.
And is that Calendar who runs around from the mid-wicket area?
Yeah.
Well, they take a single.
A single was taken there. It's interesting that there are some areas in the field that is very... the players, the ball comes there very quickly.
Yes.
Very often also.
Yes.
The mid-wicket is a good area. And third man. This is Boapin trying to play that ball through the offside of the field. Didn't make contact. The face of the bat was facing us, so that if it had any contact made there, it would have run down through either third man or even the square of the wicket where that gentleman is fielding. Zaire, I reckon.
Yes, that looks like Zaire.
Yeah.
A very tentative shot. It didn't look very convincing.
Yeah.
So let's see what he does to this next delivery from Nixon. Oh, and he jumps back. Nixon pushes him back. He jumps back onto his wicket.
Yes.
Takes it on the body.
Yes.
And Simon, is that gentleman Simon there? Yes, Simon. At short cover, will pick up and transfer the ball to Nixon, who's turning now at top of his mark and runs in. He bowls. And muscles that does Boapin. And he will get 4.
Yes.
And that looks so nonchalant.
Yes.
I must say, I never expected that to have, but it does. It had enough on it.
Yes, it had enough.
To cross the boundary rope between, well, that's cow corner really, bisecting mid-on, dip mid-on, and mid-wicket, or square leg.
Yeah. Yeah.
They both run in towards the ball, but neither effected a stop. Yeah. Nixon in once more. He holds that one back, and Boapin does a good job of turning it off his leg. It trickles down to the square leg area, and they take 1.
Yes.
He's made a good start, has Boapin.
Indeed, yes. Bringing the over to an end, the score 47. 47 for 3. Not bad at all. We wish that more runs could have been on the board, but for now, that's the situation. And Ricky is coming to, it appears that he'll bowl his full quota, he and Edmonds. They're going to bowl a full quota of 4 non-stop, and a new pair of bowlers from the north and the south and the terrace end will replace them. But for now, they are doing well to peg Gros-Islet to 47 in the 9th over.
Well, I agree with the Labeye captain, Zaire. He's decided to continue with the bowlers who are doing the job for him. And of course, that's what you do. You don't fix what's not broken.
Very good.
And you want wickets.
Yeah.
At this juncture, 9 overs bowled, it's early days, you know. The run rate has every chance of going up.
Yes.
Oh, he played a very unconvincing stroke there. Boapin went down on his knee.
On his knees
to
there.
play forward.
Yeah.
I am not sure that was the right stroke, but then no harm done. The keeper caught it. It did have enough on it so that he could pick it up.
Yeah, you could have heard a comment from the spectator. One of the spectators said, if he is praying. This is a wide ball there by Ricky. Variety, he changed it to a slower delivery, and it was not on target. It went wide of the wicket, and the score moves on by 1 to 48.
Yes, so Ricky is effecting some adjustments to his shoelaces, but he's ready. Will come in to Marcus Boapin Nelson, and that is wide.
Yes.
So Marcus is not troubled at all. Ricky will have to go back and bowl. So a bit of a lull there. It's not been a very high action match in terms of boundaries. Oh, and he muscles that one. Whenever he plays a stroke, you get the sense that it's gonna go.
Yes. You know?
Marcus Nelson.
Yes,
He's a well-built man.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't want to meet him alone in an alley at 11 p.m. I might be in trouble.
He is stocky.
Very stocky
and
well-built.
muscular.
Yes.
And, you know, if he has good timing, that ball will disappear at ease over the boundary.
Oh, he's bowled him,
bold.
and that was an excellent. Was that?
Yeah.
He's bold.
He's bold.
And I must give Ricky credit for holding it back. Khan was through that shot long before the ball arrived.
Indeed.
Yes.
Indeed. Yeah, you could have seen it.
I believe we have to give Ricky credit for bowling him down, as we say.
Yes.
And not a very good end to Khan's inning in terms of how he got out.
Yeah.
I believe he was outfoxed on that occasion, and Ricky is into his 4th over and doing a marvelous job for Labi.
Yes.
So Labi is in control.
They are 50 for 4 over number 10.
10 bowled,
Yeah.
and the score is 50 for 4.
A pass score at that level, but the wickets are falling.
That's what is
Wickets
the
are
problem.
falling.
Yes. You want to have enough in your dugout, enough power in your dugout, enough resource, dugout power.
Especially for the last 5, right?
For the last 5,
Good.
for the last 10, for the last 10 overs, and the last 5 wickets. Right?
Yeah.
And it's time to tell you that this activity tonight, this lovely cricket, is brought to you with the compliments of LNO Studios. And that will be a wide from Ricky.
Yeah.
And LNO Studios, as I was saying, they've done a very, very good job in providing excellent live streaming service.
Yes.
And also a special hello to the main sponsor, the gold sponsor, Mr. Leslie Jean-Baptiste.
Oh, Mr. Jean-Baptiste, yes.
Who is the owner of Eagle Freight and Brokerage.
Yes, indeed. Indeed. We are very grateful and appreciative of the support that they are rendering to the APL. This is a semi-final, first one, and players are nervous. They're getting their feet wet in the open, and the batters are struggling there, but it's halfway, 51 for 4, and the batter who is playing elegantly a shot to the long off region, just 1 run to the total, bringing it over to an end. No, it's not an end yet. Just maybe one more. Yes, one more delivery left. 52 for 4 in over number 10. Just above about 5 runs per over, 5.2 runs per over. And they're hoping to escalate and improve in the latter end. Let us see if they are going to do that. Here is Mbappe shaping himself to go for a mighty heave, but the ball is wide of him and he just allowed the ball to go through. It's a wide signal there by the umpire, so the score moves on to 53. 53 for 4. Mbappe is tapping at the crease there, and Ricky is coming up to bowl. I like the variety there. The ball, through his pads, hits him on his, aiming for his pads, and Mbappe, the outer portion of his bat, hit that ball, and it went square of the wicket. Phillips in the process comes to collect that ball. Just 1 run to the total, 1 more to the total, and the score at the end of over number 10 is
11.
54.
Over number 10?
54.
Yes.
For 4.
Yeah, so 5 and over is not bad.
Not bad, not bad. Good.
They still have a chance to up the ante.
Yes.
And get the rate up.
Good.
So post somewhere from 120 or upwards of that would challenge Millet.
Yes.
Labi, I'm sorry. Yeah. And would that be Jidel who has gone out to replace Khan? It is, the tall figure of Jidel.
All right.
Who we'll see in action doubtless for Gros-Islet later on in the bowling. And Theo.
Jidel. Okay.
Theo is an under 15 player, I believe. And he is bowling to Marcus Boape Nelson.
Yes.
He's done a good job so far. He's made a very good start. And I think Boape is a bit suspicious looking at the diminutive figure of Theo. Not sure how to approach him yet.
Yes.
Oh! And
yes.
Boape is not quite up to the bowling of Theo at the moment. He may become a bit impatient. Let's see what happens. And he does swing his bat this time down to cow corner and suffers the ultimate penalty. And Theo is victorious.
Oh yes, this time.
Ripped success in his very first over, 3 dot balls, and on the 4th one,
yes,
he takes the wicket of Marcus Boape Nelson.
Yes.
Who, I hope that was not the commentator's curse, went for broke in the 4th delivery,
yes,
and paid a price.
Boape was kept quiet by the spinner. He had difficulty negotiating the pace. He got a gift, I must say. It was short. He got a gift. He went back to pull it over mid-on cow corner area there, but he was not successful because the ball went straight into the grasp of Shango.
That looks like Ori.
Yeah, Ori Shango, who didn't drop. 54. Yeah. So the score remains on that 54 for 5 now. For 5.
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure who has walked out to face. Theo is coming in. Oh,
that's a no ball. It will be a no ball, yes.
No ball, and the umpire does so.
Yes.
And the batsman was taken by surprise with that one. And all he could do, or all he ended up doing, was dropping it down to the ground. Didn't take any runs.
Yes.
Theo comes in. That's short.
Yeah, this was what?
Been hit
yeah. This was what?
Cow corner.
Yes.
Marvelous shot there by the batsman.
The newcomer.
I'm not sure who he is.
Donnan.
Donnan is not going to make a mistake.
Yeah.
And he dealt with it in the required manner.
Yes.
That was short and asking to be hit.
Yes. 61 for 5.
So in comes Theo.
Another one could have, he drives it through the vacant area, but the man from the sweeper end of mid-wicket is taking that ball and walks with it as the over comes to an end. One more to the total. The score is 62 for 5. 62 for 5.
Yes, and save for that poor delivery from Theo, it was a good over.
Yes.
He got put away by Donnan Edward, who is a seasoned campaigner. He is competent with the bat and took full toll of a loose delivery by putting him away for 6.
Yes, Boape was not that successful. He did not find the gap as he hit that ball. He tried to hit that ball through cow corner, similar to what Donnan got. But Donnan make maximum use of it, better use of it, and he's still at the crease with 6 runs to his name. Ricky, 7 runs, sorry. Oh, he left alone a wide delivery in an approved manner.
Yes.
63.
So we have, is this Ricky still bowling?
Yeah, Ricky is bowling his final over.
Oh. And I guess Nixon has 1 left, or he's been bowled out?
Yeah, 1.
Yes, he has 1 left.
Right, Donnan is equal to that good delivery by Ricky, plays back along the pitch, and Ricky collects back, and he is now going back to his bowling mark. The field is, we have a mid-wicket, we have a mid-off and mid-on. Here is Donnan playing with lots of risk as he plays that ball off his hip to deep mid-wicket, and 1 more run to the total. The score is 64.
Yeah, that was a wristy. I like the wrist action on that shot.
Yeah.
Yes. Looked very well played.
And he's rehearsing it again.
In comes Ricky now to Jaden.
Yes.
And Jaden waits.
Jaden.
He goes for a drive, doesn't make contact.
Yeah.
And no harm done. I guess that was outside the off stump.
Yeah. So 2 batters at the wicket, they are quite accomplished and capable batters who can up the ante, as you said, to bring the score up to the 3-figure mark. Let us see if this is going to be, he down the leg side, he tickle along the corner, he can get 2, but he'll just accept and be comfortable with 1. Just 1 to his total onto the score, moves on by 1 to 65. Yeah, over number 12, and over number 12, no, number 14, 10, 11, 12.
Good job by
Number
Jadel
12.
there. He just got a tickle on that one to get off strike and get off the mark. And in comes Ricky to Donnan, and he plays another wristy stroke similar to early on in the over.
Indeed.
And that's a very good throw from, would that be Calendar over there at
Yes, Calendar.
wide-ish mid-wicket?
Yeah, he has a strong arm.
Yes.
Straight over the bails to the keeper.
At mid-wicket, yes.
Yeah.
So Jadel with a wide-legged stance faces up to Ricky. That's a bit full. Jadel plays very well, back down through mid-off and goes through for 1.
Yes.
That's sensible batting.
Indeed. Indeed, sir. They are rotating the strike, and I like to see, an over is played, and you can get runs through the rotation process instead of allowing the dot ball to pile up and then go for a mighty heave, and then you risk your wicket by being caught on the boundary. They are turning the ball around, turning it to ones, and the singles are coming, and we commend them for that. 67 at the end of over number 12, but 5 wickets are down already in the hut.
Yes, and I think the coach, the Gros-Islet coach, will be happy with what he's seeing from this pair at the moment.
Yeah.
They're having to do both a repair job as well as keeping the scorebook ticking.
Yes.
That is short, and Donnan misses out.
He misses.
Takes it on the body. Theo can well be happy that he didn't get carted away over square leg for 6 with that one.
Yes.
Here he comes again.
Oh, yes.
That's a better ball. Pitches it higher up the pitch, lands it higher up the pitch, and Donnan's, no, that's not Donnan, that's Jadel, steps back into his wicket and plays it back down the wicket. Oh, and he plays a cut stroke that was not well timed. I like the moving of the feet from Jadel. He got into position, perhaps the ball stayed a bit low, so he didn't make proper contact with it. In comes Theo once more to Donnan, down the leg side, and will be signaled wide. So Gros-Islet can feel a bit more confident with the 2 who are operating at the crease now. Oh, and Donnan forces that one through mid-on.
Yes.
If there was a close-in mid-on fielder, he would have been in trouble, because
Indeed.
that was airborne for a little while.
For quite a while. And it appears that they are willing, Labe is willing to give them the singles. So the player is going to the boundary.
The field is being spread out for Jadel. I'm not sure why they're spreading the field for Jadel though. Because Jadel is not playing any big rash shots at the moment.
Yes.
He gets another single. Good batting.
Yeah. So the 70 is up in the 13th over. For number 13.
In comes Theo
71.
once more. That is a full toss, or it is made into a full toss by Donnan, because he did saunter down the pitch to meet that one. It goes out to the mid-on, deep mid-on, and they take a single. So at the end of over number 13, the score is 72 for 5. Our statistician is keeping us up to date. They're doing a fine job.
Indeed.
Miss Rosalind Preville of the St. Lucia National Cricket Association is in the chair, assisted by our lady here from the Labe camp. Not sure what her name is. We'll get her name in a bit for you.
In a bit, yes. Samantha.
Yes, Samantha is doing an excellent job in supporting and providing us with relevant information. Thank you, ladies.
Yes, indeed.
As we await the start of over number 14. And it looks like, is this Calendar who's going to continue? Calendar is going to continue.
Comes back.
To bowl to Donnan.
Yes.
He comes in now. That's short. And Donnan turns it. There is some excitement, which doesn't result in much. Just a sense of urgency there now. The batsmen are running through for the singles, and that's what's needed.
You need it, yeah.
That's what's
As
needed.
you keep the scoreboard ticking, then the score will also tick. The score will move. Oh, he's beaten there. Calendar, good delivery there. As he went forward tentatively, didn't go extend his front foot. The ball passed the outer portion of his bat into the gloves of the keeper.
Yeah, perhaps if he had extended his left foot a little further up the pitch, he may have made contact.
Indeed.
But he may have edged it to the keeper as well.
Yeah.
So, nice shot. He plays it back up the pitch.
Yeah.
Jidel looks quite competent at the pitch, at the crease.
Very comfortable at
Yes.
the
He's holding his shape very well.
Yeah, relax and he's intent on staying and batting towards the end from what we are seeing here.
Oh yes, and he does not make very good contact. He went to turn that one down behind him to backward of square.
Yeah.
And got it maybe on the back of his blade.
Yeah.
So it in the end just trickled around behind him. No run. In comes Calendar again. Oh, that's a nice shot by Jidel.
Yes.
And again, you know, it's oh my goodness, that's excellent running by this pair.
Yeah, the batting well.
So Jidel is playing a very sensible role. He literally lifted that over shot mid on.
Yeah.
He knew what he was doing and he succeeded in what he was attempting to do.
Yes, that's good. Good batting.
He's not losing his shape at all.
Yeah. Good batting there.
In comes Calendar once more. Bowls to Jidel. And Jidel was not up to the task with this one.
Good.
He went to hit. That was a full toss, was
Indeed, it was.
He went to hit it. I'm not sure if he played across the line.
Yes, that's what happened.
Okay.
He was so eager to get that ball out of the area that he missed it, and also the ball missed the stump.
Yes.
Yeah.
So at the end of 15.
76.
Oh, sorry. 75.
I have 76 there, but they say maybe 75.
So we will get corroboration from our statistician in a little bit.
Yeah, 75. Okay, 75.
And is that the end of over?
Number 14.
14?
Over 14.
Yes. So it is, our statisticians will confirm the score to be 75.
Few ball that one short.
That is hit out of the park.
Yes.
Over mid-wicket for 6.
Yes. It was a short delivery.
6 glorious runs.
Indeed. So 75, 81.
And Theo paying the price because he pitched that way too short.
Yeah.
And with Donnan facing up, it's gonna be a lot to pay.
Yes.
You can't miss your line and your length with Donnan batting in Cancio. He makes a good comeback. Has bowled 1 dot ball since that 6 was hit, and this second one they take a single.
Yeah.
He's done a better job of pitching it up.
Indeed.
Jidel now takes strikes. Let's see how Theo bowls to Jidel. That's a little shot. And he steps back and slaps that through to the cover region. And they will get a second run as the keeper does not collect cleanly from Calendar.
Yes.
And they run through for 3. That's excellent running.
Indeed. Excellent running there
magnificent
at the wicket.
This pair.
Yes. The fielder at cover, deep cover, threw the ball.
Calendar?
Yeah, Calendar. He threw the ball, it ricocheted off the stump, and they capitalized on 2 more. Yeah.
Very good cricket, very good cricket.
5.
And that shot is reminiscent of the likes of Brendan McCallum.
All right then. Good cricketer.
Oh yes.
International cricketer. He's retired, right?
He is
Brendan?
retired, and apparently he's been appointed coach of
the England team.
England team.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
That's good. Nice. 86.
And we say hello to P.S. Quigley, who has arrived and will more than likely be taking us some commentary duty in a bit at some stage.
Yes, he will, definitely. So at the end of over number 15, the score is 86. 86 for 5, sorry.
Yes, and at this stage we welcome P.S. Morris to the commentary position.
All right, 86 for 6 at the end of over number 15. We have the ever eager and capable co-commentator with me now, Pastor Morris. Gros-Islet batting and in the 15th over, 86 for 5. They were in a spot of border, but there are some repairs being done, and the run rate is increasing. So 5 more overs to go. Let us see whether they will be able to score, put a good total on the board.
Well, good evening, everybody, wherever you are, and it's good to be here this evening. Very interesting game. 1 more to this total, 86 for
87.
5. I was coming up the road earlier on. I had a meeting tonight, and I noticed the road was blocked.
Oh, yes?
Down by the supermarket. I had to go all into Gros-Islet and to get here.
All right.
Ricky, off the back foot, punch it, square of the wicket. 1 more.
88.
So I don't think Labby's bowling is much to talk about. However, Gros-Islet seems to have made a meal out of it. 15, the 16th over.
Indeed, yeah.
And that is it. Oh, lovely shot. Over cover.
Oh, good stop.
But well stopped by the man on the boundary. And they're coming back for the second. The return comes in. And good throw. Good throw.
90.
Well taken by the wicketkeeper. 2 more. 90. Over number 16. In my estimation, 120 can be a pass score tonight.
Indeed, sir. This was what we predicted earlier.
Yeah. Ball that is push up to short cover because Labby themselves, they're batting. A couple of key individuals are missing, and these individuals are the run getters for them. So comes in, hit in over. That is unbounced into the boundary for 4.
Oh, good shot.
Over the man at point there,
94.
and the ball went into the boundary. So the run rate is picking up.
Yeah, indeed.
And the score rushes up to 94 for 5.
Yeah.
In the 16th over, and Labby must be careful. They shouldn't let that run away from them.
They were very ably helped by some good bowling from Ricky end. Ricky pegged them back along with Nixon, but in this 16th over we see here that they are Gros-Islet is exploding. The run rate is going up significantly.
Comes in balls. Wide. That's how they are done. And the usual wide is always there.
Yes, it is.
I wonder how many wides Labby have delivered tonight.
In the second over, a gentleman bowled 9 wides.
That is Situlin.
Yeah.
That's a record.
Yeah.
That is pushed down to short cover. It can be. No, he did not pick it up.
Yeah.
The ball was pushed.
96.
And Chengu hurried on, lift his head to see where the batman were and missed the ball.
Yes, indeed. So in this over, quite a few runs were scored. That's the 16th over.
Yeah.
And so they are close to 3-figure mark. That's 96 at the end of over number 16.
I think 12 may have been scored this over.
Yeah.
But the wicket is playing good. The outfield seems to be very dry. Quite different from what we had last night.
Indeed.
So we are settling for a good cricket match. I think the teams are pretty well balanced. Who really want to win it more tonight will win the game. So Hayesfields from the northern end bowls. That is driven. It's the cover. Fielder comes off the boundary.
Good batting there by Donnan.
Yeah.
Donnan plays that ball to the one who is sweeping at cover.
The approved fashion.
Yes, all along the ground.
Yeah. Caught at the wicket.
Is there a caught? Yeah, there is a caught.
And the umpire lifts his finger.
There is a caught.
That ball was
behind.
pitched up outside the off stump. He went for the mighty drive, got an edge. The wicketkeeper held onto it. And at the end of a very progressive partnership.
Yeah, Jadel, yes, very progressive partnership. They put their head down. They rotated the ball and the strike. The scoreboard was kept ticking away, and we see the demise of the young Jadel, who was caught behind of the bowling of Phillips. And another attacking batter who has a Chanderpaul stance is going to be at the wicket replacing young Jadel.
Well, let's see if they can figure him out early. I think his stance will really make it difficult for you to score runs.
Yeah.
But I'm told he has developed or crafted a way to get runs. So we'll see it again. The first time I saw him 4 nights ago, he did not get many. So tonight, on better conditions, I expect him to get more. Let us wait and see what happens. He takes in a middle guard, it seems, from here. Fields tossing the ball from hands to hand. And the Labey fielders have not shown any excitement. And they're just in a control mood. Fields, beaten outside the stump, good ball.
Indeed, it was a good ball, lifting up more, higher than he expected. And he actually played the shot and withdrew his bat after the ball passed into the gloves of the keeper.
I really want to see more energy from Fields. There's not much energy. He fielded the ball a while ago. He bowls, and that is why. Oh, he picked that up into the stand for 6.
Yes.
Yes, and he did that effortless.
Indeed, yes. He picked that ball up. He went under the ball and lifted it up. With the speed at which Phillips is bowling, that ball was assisted in hitting the ball hard and high over long on for the massive, for the maximum.
So let's watch again.
97.
With the stand,
100 up.
100 comes up.
Yeah.
Fields.
103.
Outside of the off stump. Well, that's the idea. That's the idea.
103.
Yeah, Fields brought that ball right into his zone.
Yeah.
And he just cross-batted the ball into the stand.
Yeah.
So just bowl the ball outside the off stump. I will always say he can never get across to play the ball.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he settles. I don't think he's been many coaches.
Not many. Let us see. He
Outside the
tries
stump
it.
again.
Yeah, he'll get a single.
Yes.
He can get 2.
Yes, they
You
can.
know, but Changu is smart. He's waiting for them to move to get that ball to run out. But they remain resolute in the crease. So at the end of over number 17, the score is 104 for 4.
As I was saying
For
earlier,
6. My apologies.
I really want to see more zest in the Labey fielders. I think Gros-Islet is really digging themselves in. And with 3 overs left, let's say they can score another 30 runs minimum. That would be 134, and that may take a lot from Labey to get.
Indeed. I'm not seeing. I am seeing the youngsters on the Labey team, like the Eli Box and the Nixon is there. I am seeing the captain. Is that the captain over there? The young Jaden. Jaden is there.
Yeah, Jaden is
and
there.
Shangu is also there.
Yeah.
And there's Simon, the experienced Simon, is also there.
Yeah. His brother, who is the captain and informed batsman, is not there.
Is not there, yeah. So it will be interesting to see the reply. But the score, 3 more overs to complete that first inning. Let's see.
Nixon?
That's Nixon.
And there could be a run out. Again, he did not pick this up. Who is that? That is Citolin Chase.
Citolin, yes.
Yeah, the ball just came to him slowly. He could have picked it up and run out the batsman.
Yeah.
But instead missed. And the batsman crossed.
Yeah.
Effortless.
Yes.
For another single. So 1 adds, 0 does not add.
No.
But according to the principles of mathematics, 1 and 2 add. That's why.
Indeed.
Balls. Outside your stump, beaten, and that's a wide.
106.
I wish somebody would say that to our West Indian batters.
Yeah.
Most of them feel it's only 6.
Yes.
Not even 4. It's only 6 adds.
Yeah. Pastor, a while ago, we were making the observation that most of the wides were bowled from the southern end of the field.
Is that so?
Yeah.
Ball. That is hit in the air. That's going to be safe. Man coming off corner. Cow corner, picked it up.
Yeah.
Close it back to Nixon.
7.
And what I must say here today, all of the players on the Bexon side, apart from the 2 young lads who are there in Joel and Edward, I have seen a steady decline in the out cricket, in the overall cricket.
Oh. Yes.
Yes, we played together.
Do you know what attributes to it?
Yeah, they don't practice.
Oh, they do practice.
They do practice.
I know
The team out there, Labby, is a talented team. There's all these guys have good talent, but as producing on the field of play, it is quite noticeable that they have not done too well. So when they win big, is Calvas or Simon. Both of them are missing to the next ball. That's another short ball, and that's whooped. Slow ball.
Yeah.
Whitish third man, long on, picked it up. Especially the man bowling Dixon. Dixon can bowl fast, but his control, the number of wides they have bowled tonight, they are really out of shape. Very out of shape. And as I said before, their out cricket has declined. Bowl shot, and that is pulled off the inner edge, and that run behind the keeper. Pass, well, that would be a leg slip. Past the wicket keeper.
Yes.
And the man Whitish, they pick it up.
Okay. So we see that singles are coming, and we don't see the dot balls are not in the picture at all.
Yeah.
Let's see if it'll be a dot ball or a boundary or maximum. Let's see.
Ball.
Going after the one to hit its one. The ball is bouncing higher than he anticipated into the gloves of the keeper. A dot ball.
So 5 of this over. 6 of this over.
With a wide,
110. 110. So 6 of this over. So 110 after 18.
Yeah.
And so I would say Gros-Islet must get another 20 runs.
Yeah, they are on par to do so.
They can get another 20 runs. The gentleman with the unorthodox stand have indicated that he can clear the ropes.
Yes.
And the other guy at the other end had that good partnership. He too have shown that he can run the single. So Fields in his final over, bowls into the pad, not outside the umpire.
Yeah.
Very casual. Fields appear to burn zero energy, both in his approach to the wicket, his fielding.
Yes.
Yeah.
So he's conserving his energy, maybe for the batting. Yeah.
Because he realized that he may have to bat.
Yes.
And that is just how the game is.
Yeah.
Comes up, bowls, and a mighty swing misses. The cricket game, the batters do not have to bowl, but the bowlers must bat.
Must bat.
Yeah. So every team know that your number 8, 9, 10, and 11
they have to
must learn to score valuable 20s and 30s.
Yeah. Yeah.
You must average in the high teens to make your team win.
Yes.
Fields. That is whacked straight to the man. It could be some trouble. No. And the Labby fielders cannot pick up the ball. Every time there's a run out, the basics is to keep your eye on the ball.
Indeed.
Because you cannot run out anybody without the ball.
Indeed, you need the ball.
You must hold on to the ball and then throw the ball.
You need the ball. Right, so a dot ball, I thought that they would take a single. They didn't take the single because it was traveling quickly to the player at mid-wicket.
Yeah. So the guy with the unorthodox stand, again in his zone,
yes.
And he just smashes that to Nixon on the square leg boundary there for one more.
Okay, just one so far from this over.
Yeah. 111 for 6.
Yes.
So Gros-Islet have a few more wickets. They can get some more.
And Donnan is intent on hitting that ball out of the park. Yeah, he goes after that.
That down, long on, come off the boundary.
Yes.
Fire is in the return. Simon, in place of the bowler, move the cross and pick it up.
Yes.
Another single.
Yeah.
And that is intelligent batting. You cannot get the boundaries, run the single.
Indeed.
It adds up.
Indeed.
112 on the board. Comes in bowl. Again, cross batted, but it just went back to the bowler.
Just 2 runs coming from this over, Pastor.
Very good over,
Economical.
given the 19th over.
Yeah.
Only 2. So 112 for 6.
Yes.
And by no means that is a winning total. However, we say runs on the board.
Yes.
It's runs
on the board.
It's there. You had to go and get it.
Yes.
So it doesn't matter what the team placed there. You just cannot walk back
Good.
and say, well, we have that and that's victory.
Indeed,
No.
yes.
You have to go and get it.
Good.
You must face your own music, the 20 overs.
Yeah.
So who's going to bowl the final over? It looked like it is Jaden.
Yeah, Jaden. Jaden has the ball. He's directing some players. I want you to go close to the boundary, go to the edge.
Jaden is a left arm leg spinner, but he cannot bowl left arm leg spinner with the tip ball. He actually pushes it through. That is driven to the man at long on.
Yes.
One more?
One more.
So he cannot bowl leg spin. So what he does, he pushes the ball through on the line. So
it'll be interesting to see how he bowls to that, the gentleman with that, and he slaps it over cover. Over cover, 6 runs.
6 runs.
This is a beautiful shot. Yes.
Well, that's why he's in the side.
Over cover.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
He went under the ball, lifted it up, and it sailed like a plane over to its destination.
Yes, and landed safely.
Yes.
Beautiful shot. And again, I am saying, given the way he stands, how wide his stand is, he's actually facing wideish mid-on when he settles.
Yeah.
And you cannot bowl a ball to him in his zone. Bowl it outside of your stump. Bowl it fourth or fifth stump line.
Yeah. Yeah.
And let's see what happens. Go get it there, my friend. What is Jaden going to do? Keep it back slowly? Into the pad? Not outside the umpire. It was a lot fuller.
Yes. He missed another opportunity there to dispatch that ball, but he didn't make contact.
But again, it was floated, it was slower, and he just swung across it. Yes.
119. 2 more deliveries to come.
Jaden?
Hey, that's what he was trying to do, but there's a man in the way. In the person of Ricky. Ricky's sending the ball, he tosses that nice ball back. 1 bounce to the bowler. 120.
Yes. 120. Now, that is a dreadful score, in my opinion, to Labe. That is what I said all along. 120 is going to be a handful. Oh, bowling.
Okay, eventually, Donnan tried to reverse sweep. It was a faster delivery. His off stump is pegged back.
Yes. Very, very good bowling. A good innings by Donovan? Donnan.
Yeah.
How many did he get? We'll give you his score in a while. But the young man played a very good hand.
Yes.
Because there's a time when Gros-Islet was going nowhere. And he came in and he took his chances. He ran the run hard and fast. And that should be an example to all young men playing the game today.
Indeed, Pastor.
You don't have to hit boundaries all the time because you will not be able to hit every ball.
Right.
But you can score, you can hit singles, you could get singles all the time.
Yeah.
And that should be the whole desire in piling an inning together.
Yes.
The whole way in piling an inning together.
Very good. He consolidated and he built a beautiful inning. And the runs, the batters rotated around him, and he played a very efficient inning.
Very efficient.
Yeah.
Very efficient.
So we have Petrus. Yeah, Petrus is at the wicket now. He is at a time when maybe 1 more delivery or 2.
Probably 2.
2 more deliveries to come. Easy. Petrus hitting it hard and hard in the gap there. He can get 2 if he wants to. He doesn't want it. He doesn't. He does not want it.
That was terrible. Right?
Yes.
That
was the last.
The rule is you run the first ball, the first run hard.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So fine innings from the young man there. I think he had 2 sixes.
Yeah.
And Labe, look at Labe coming off the pitch. They are not excited.
Not a lot of energy.
No energy.
Yeah.
So really, you can see the team that leaves the field in the first half with all the zest are the ones who are going to carry through into the second
Most
inning.
likely.
That doesn't mean you win, but that means you have an upper hand.
Right.
So you would have to work your way to win the game.
Right.
So another average performance here. There's nothing exciting to talk about as far as the inning was concerned.
Yeah.
Gros-Islet struggled a little, came back, and I think they ended very good.
Very well, yeah. And the wicket is a harder wicket. The wicket is a harder wicket than yesterday's. So the ball was coming onto the bat, and while they did not capitalize and get more runs, the 121 that is there is, I believe, in the manager's term of the Gros-Islet team, it is defendable. They intend to go out there and defend 121.
Well, they do not have a choice That is what they place on the board. So they would have to go and work, find a way to score the run.
Yeah.
To defend the run.
To defend it, yeah.
I think they can do a good job at it.
Yeah.
I really cannot. I honestly right now I cannot pick the favorite team. I think it's even Steven there because 121 is not a lot of runs. However, you have to go and score it.
You have to.
I am not confident with a suspected batting lineup from Labe.
Okay. With the new youngsters that are there, when I say new youngsters, the youngsters on the team, on the 15 players, they are on the 19 players also. I have seen that young Joel.
Yes.
Joel has some potential.
Yeah, he's got 31 last game.
Yeah.
Very good inning.
Yes.
Very
If he can replicate that inning,
Yeah.
Labe will be close. Will be in.
Yeah. Between the first three batters, we should try and get at least a couple 30s, 40s or 50 will be ideal. Yeah. If you start scoring runs, that's not a lot of runs. But if you start losing wicket, all of a sudden it becomes a mountain.
It does.
It becomes a mountain for you.
Yeah.
The important thing is to run, get the singles, keep your wicket standing, run the singles, keep your wicket, hit the odd ball, enjoy the extras, the wide, off and on. And don't do foolish things.
Very good, very good.
Keep yourself in line. The other thing I noticed also when the teams go to bat to chase a target, there's no plan. But there must be a plan where you want to be at 6 overs, where you want to be at 10, where you want to be at 15, and where you want and you want to drive to win the game.
Right.
So 121, you can after the first 6, if you are anywhere between 35, 40, you okay.
Yeah, you're on par. Yeah.
And at the end of the first 10, if you are anywhere between 65, 70, you're flying.
Yeah,
you're flying.
Yeah.
So let's see what Gros-Islet can come up with as far as their bowling. I don't know too much about the team and their bowling, but I'm longing to see the Labe's batting lineup, and that means something. Who is going to open and order in which they come. And let's see how well they fight back. It's a semi-final. It's a do or die. So they have to go out there and get the runs. Yeah,
they have to. The Gros-Islet bowling is in my reasonable.
Okay.
They have good bowlers. There are bowlers that will peg you back. There are bowlers that will off and on will bowl a loose delivery, and that is what Labe team must be willing to capitalize on the loose deliveries that Gros-Islet will bowl.
We did not get the number of wides. How many wides did Labe bowl? We didn't get
27.
They bowled a record 27. That is an extra 6 overs. So Labe actually bowled 26 overs in the game.
Yes.
So 27 from 21.
Okay.
That is 96, I think, somewhere around there.
They're about 96. 28 extras, that? Well, the free, no balls.
Yeah. Wow.
Not good enough. No.
27 wides.
Yes.
That is on. I think that's a record.
In a semi-final.
In any kind of game. Any kind of game.
It's not.
Teams are in test games do give up more extras.
Yes.
Which make up of leg buys, no ball, and all of these things.
Yeah.
But just wide, you total 26. They forget they have to go back in there and score this 26 runs.
Too many.
So that could well be the margin of defeat.
Yes, it might be.
Yeah, that could well be the margin of defeat. So the Gros-Islet teams they are out there and they are practicing. The umpires are not there as yet. Neither is the Labe team.
Yes.
So
now if you look well, Pastor, they are practicing the high ball catch.
Very important.
This is a very common. On that field, where when the ball is played in the air, you don't the catch is not that successful.
No.
So they are practicing.
You see, and judging the ball is a problem because it leaves the light and it goes up in the darkness, and you must try and figure out where it is. By the time it passed the light coming down, if you're not in line,
Yes,
you're not there.
Yeah,
You're out.
yes.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So the umpires are coming out.
Yeah,
the
they are.
Gros-Islet team, they are going to meet the Gros-Islet team out there.
Yes.
And the Labbe openers will follow. Always opening for Labbe. It seems it is Jaden and Joel.
Joel, the two youngsters.
Yeah.
But before we say anything, Pastor, a word on the sponsor.
This cricket tonight is brought with the kind compliments of Eagle, Freight, brokerage and services for all your import and export need at a price that you can afford. Call Mr. Jabatis and he would be more than happy to help you.
Oh,
you
yes.
could reach him at 451 6321 454 2121 451 6323. Just give him a call.
Yeah.
And he will be more than happy to meet your needs.
Indeed.
He can ship from anywhere in the world and ship to anywhere in the world.
All right.
Call Mr. Jabatis and I promise you, you won't regret it.
Very, very willing, cooperate citizen.
Very.
Yeah.
Patriotic
Yeah.
and friendly citizen.
Yeah. All right then. Our attention goes now to on the field of play, the second inning.
So I think the bowler, they're going to start at the
northern end of the field.
Yeah.
Yes.
They're going to start at the northern end of the field. And who is the bowler? I think it's
Donnan. Donnan is the bowler, the one who
okay. Donnan.
placed Gros-Islet in a good stead.
Yeah. All-rounder. Donnan.
All-rounder, yeah.
Fairly long run.
Yeah,
He's not happy with the field.
he has a lot of express pace, Pastor.
Donnan.
Yeah.
Well, Joel is in strike. 122 is the target. The winning predictor
Yeah.
says 45-55 in favor of Gros-Islet.
Yes, that is my reckoning also.
He runs on the ball.
Yes.
He runs on the ball.
Good. So they are making a final adjustment. The gentleman who was way at mid-wicket is coming at deep cover. Deep cover?
Yes, deep cover on the cover boundary.
Yes. Is he sweeping? No, he's on the edge of the circle.
That's
the edge
a
of the
very
circle.
good change.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
the young man would not pull the ball there.
No.
Let us see what happens. And let us see what the plans are.
Good.
Joel settles.
Yes.
And there's the young man ball. Outside of your stump. First ball. And the scorers print a dot in the book.
Yes. So Donnan bowled a short delivery with pace, and by the time Joel played that at it, it had passed him already.
Yeah.
Let us see if the second delivery will be such. Oh, Yorker. He dug it out, and then Laxman coming from gully cover point area was able to collect, denying him another opportunity of taking a single. The score is still on 0 without loss. 0 without loss. Donnan is in for his bowling. He's coming to bowl his foot delivery. And here is Joel flashing at that one, doesn't make contact again. This bowler is express. He has pace.
There's no need for that. Joel is just his third delivery and a mighty splash.
Yeah.
Just stay there and watch.
Yes.
There are not too many. It's 122 of 120 balls. Yeah.
Yeah. Donnan bowling his fourth delivery, and he's wrapped on the pads, trying to flick it on the onside of the field, doesn't make contact. So the bowling, the first over, just play out the first over.
Yes.
The good balls, defend it, and wait for the bad balls that will come at you. Bad balls will come.
They will.
And in the process of time, you just rotate the score.
That's right.
Rotate the strike, sorry. Is he playing the ball? He comes out of his wicket playing the ball.
Dancing down the track.
But it went straight to Elcock, who is feeling that short cover.
Yeah. Well, I don't know what was the message to the young man.
Yeah.
But I don't think that's the approved method.
No.
Let's wait and see. when you're facing a new bowler for the first time, you have to be very careful.
Yes, yes.
And push it back, played it well.
Yeah, that's
The end of the maiden over.
maiden over.
Very good.
Yes.
Very, very good bowling. And you notice there was no wide.
No wides. No wides.
Which is
very disciplined.
Very disciplined.
Yep. Yeah.
And that's the difference between a quality practicing cricketer compared to a man who just shows up for a game. The man who practices can trust his talent and his ability because he was always practicing.
Yes.
But the man who shows up for the game is never sure.
Yes.
And by the time he bowls one wide, he loses all concentration because he starts doubting himself, his ability, because he's not practicing.
Yeah.
He's not sure.
Correct, correct. Okay. From the southern end of the field, over number 2 is about to be bowled. And let us see. It looks like a spinner. It looks like a spinner who is operating there. Yes, that's Lee John.
That was shot.
Yeah.
And just, wow.
Lee John is bowling to Eli Box. Jaden Eli Box. Lee John has always been operating from the southern end. And let us see if he will bring, oh, that's a good ball, but there's a man in the way. There's a man in the way, good, and he's deep, and they cross for a single.
Lady of the mark?
Of the mark in the second over. 1 without loss. But that ball was a short delivery pass.
Very short.
I was looking to see if that ball would have been out of over the rope for the maximum.
He could have done anything he wanted.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, there's a man there. There's a man there. That's a nice shot there. He went across, played across the line, and since there's only one man who is on the onside deep, he played it away from him to his right, and he had difficulty retrieving it. He just had to retrieve it from the boundary. 4 more runs.
It did not look like it was 4.
Yeah.
Because Joel played it with such ease, and it just gathered speed and came into the ropes.
Yeah.
Just in front of us. Balls. Like that. There's going to be more in that. They come for 1. They're coming back for the second. Oh, it's going to almost run into the boundary there.
Yeah.
As the fielders run into each other. 2 more. Very well, Joel.
7. So the score moves on to 7. It's amazing that sometimes your eye is only on the ball and you don't realize that there's another player who is coming to get the ball. He might be in a better position to collect, so you have to leave that ball for him and go around him, so that if he misses you're there to back up.
Very well. The techniques of fielding.
Yes.
Yeah. So there is, okay, now for Joel, the square leg boundary, a man is posted there, and the man from the third man comes into the circle.
Yeah.
So there's a man at cow corner and at the 2 fielders on the boundary. So let's see what happens. Shot, Joel run it down, pass gully, and there is 1 more.
Yes.
So that's the end of the second over, is it?
It completed.
No.
1 more.
1 more. So
Okay.
the square leg umpire. Oh, okay. The left hand batsman. So the square leg umpire was moving to the other side of the field. So I thought it was the end of the over. So still 1 more to go.
Yes.
Is our spinner. Didn't drive, but straight to the man that shot made off. At the end of the over,
yes,
after
it
2,
comes to an end.
8
without loss.
So the first was a mill, and the second 8 came off.
It came off
without any risk.
Yeah.
Just take your time.
It will come. The runs will come. Yeah. The runs will come.
There's a lot of cricket left.
Yeah.
So we continue.
Indeed.
And I think that should be his last over. Anytime you are defending, you really want to leave your best bowlers to have some overs after the 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 overs.
Good advice.
If things are going bad, you can always pull them up and choke them up and try and choke up the batsman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, good.
Well played.
Yeah.
1 more. So the problem with the field, the players are on the edge of the circle. So really you cannot stop the single.
You cannot.
And any ball that go over your head is into the boundary.
In the boundary, yes.
So you either, okay, that's right, that's better. You either go to stop the single and play someone backward, but to have a ring of fielders just.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good observation. That's a nice point that you are making. Either you stop the single or you put him on the boundary.
Yeah. You're not stopping the single.
Jaden.
Yeah. Jaden comes in strike. Balls down the leg side for our first wide.
Yes.
In the third over.
Yeah.
And Gros-Islet will never try to bowl that many wides because they know they do not have the one.
Right.
If they bowl 20 odd wides, they definitely lose the game.
Yes, indeed.
Because right now Labe is playing a 20-26.
Good. Good.
Plus 26 runs they gave. So that is so sad.
Yeah.
Beaten outside the
he did not know much about that
did not come up too well. Too much. And here was Jaden outside of the Austin playing at it.
Yeah.
Beat the outside edge.
Yeah.
He was not in the proper position either. He did not come across too far because that ball was near, probably on 8 lengths, stump length. Again, faster delivery. Oh, that's beautiful cricket.
Indeed.
Beaten again. So Jaden is not coming across. So he's fishing outside of the off stump.
Yeah.
So the good bowler would re-bowl that ball.
Yes. Because I would put another
right.
a gully. I'll put a gully somewhere. He needs a gully for that lefty.
Yeah.
Let's see if that what I just said will come true. Oh, good shot. There might be a run out.
No.
He's hit on the head. Somebody is hit on the head.
The bowler, I think.
Oh, okay.
The
in
bowler.
the process.
So the ball was split there and at cover, and the fielder picked it up. It was a risky single.
Yeah, indeed.
And throws it.
Indeed.
I had a try at the stump.
Yeah.
And he hit it. He throws it into the ground. It bumped up the ground and hit the bowler in the head.
Yeah. Yeah. So
28 wides. Down the leg side, one more.
You observation of something there. The bowler, the first wide he bowled was to the left-hander.
Yeah.
And it was the right-hander who took strike before. Then here's the left-hander just rotated the strike, and to the right-hander he bowled it down the leg side.
Yeah.
So these are the things that they need to adjust. Yeah.
Balls outside of your stump. And the young man with a cross bat trying to whack it out of the inner circle, but managed to hit it back to the bowler on one bounce.
Yeah. 12.
To the ordinary individual who is just standing by, they think it's just a ball hitting a bat, but there's so much science. Comes a ball, bowling.
Oh, he's bowled.
He's been batting recklessly all night.
Yes.
He's not showed in any way. No legs moving, just And the ball was pitch up.
Yes. I noticed the ball that is pitched up faster, since it is also swinging, the batter is in more difficulty than the ball that is pitched short.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And I noticed when it pitch up also, it does not come up too high.
Yeah. Stays low.
So Joel goes rather in different innings.
Yeah.
All Joel was required to do is get the single, get out of there, and hit the odd balls.
Yeah. Indeed.
Yeah.
There's another youngster.
He's a young man.
Yes.
He learned the game. So another youngster comes in that is he's 14 years old.
All right.
He's at the academy.
All right.
And very, very promising. Edward. Yeah, Edward.
Yeah.
I think he played for St. Lucia under 15, and I think Windward Island under 15.
Oh, so he's a promising youngster.
Promises youngster.
Yeah.
His parents are here today. His mom, sister, and dad.
Okay, lots of support then.
Lots of support.
All right. Very easily, balls to Eli Box. He swings this one behind square into the fence for 4.
Lovely shot.
Yes. 16 for 1 in over number 4. So Lee must not bowl down the leg side of the young Eli Box.
Yeah. he came onto this quickly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a lion attacking its prey.
Yes.
Jump into that and hit it well all along the ground.
It looks, Lee has played cricket with him, so he should know, oh, another shot again. Similar to it, but he'll get two this time. It will not reach the fence. And Elcock takes it. No, that's a lefty. Not a wayward flow. They can take the second. They can go in for the second. No.
Hey.
Okay, they just satisfied with one.
Yeah.
17.
17 for 1.
Yeah.
That's not bad. That's over number 4.
Good.
A lot of cricket to be played. 18?
Is it 18?
18.
They took 2. 18.
Again, there's Vikan, and the young man is there.
Yeah.
And he's backing up very well.
Yes.
I already see something in his running. The young man is quite aware. And then there's a second occasion, he got past the halfway mark on the pitch before the striker could pass him.
Yeah.
And that is, he's alert. That means he's alert and he understands the very basic of the game.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, let's take a look at him now. Settles. Back and just push that. Just push that. And the man from there don't run around.
Yeah.
Pick it up. I have noticed in the T20 tournament we've not seen too many short leg fielders.
No, no. I don't know if it's necessary.
Yeah, I don't think so.
It's not necessary. Yeah. Oh,
well,
good shot,
soft
boy.
touch. Run it down to Gully.
Yeah.
One more. He'll do that all night long.
Yeah, 20.
Yeah. Now, with the hard ball cricket, if it gets the gap, you won't stop it.
Yes. Yes. So still a left and a right combination there. So umpires have to cross when this happens, when they are on strike. Adam High, that's 6. That's 6. Massive.
Yeah. Towering.
Yeah.
He threw it up too high and it came into the block hole. And it came pitch up, not the block hole. And Eli Box just leaned forward and lifted over mid-on into the fence for 6.
Yes. So the end of this over number 4, the score is on 26.
Yeah.
26 for 1. 26 for 1.
No need to hurry from a Labby point of view.
No.
And Gros-Islet must remain consistent. Length and line, no wides.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
So that's Dudley. Dudley is about to bowl to the captain. No, that's on the 15th player, Edwards.
Edwards.
Yeah.
Let's see. Dudley is spacey. So let's see how he deals with Dudley.
Yeah. Yeah, they bring in the Nelson, who was on the fence. He's now brought into the circle. Good shot. Good fielding there, man.
Yes.
Good fielding there. The ball was full onto his bat.
But it
and
went
he
straight to him.
Yeah. And young Elcock prevented that ball from passing him.
Elcock went to, I think, St. Vincent last year or year before and played on the 15 for St. Lucia.
Yeah?
Yeah.
His performance? You know anything about his performance?
No, I don't know about his performance. Yeah.
All right.
Giant slash.
Yeah.
Jaden should talk to the young man and advise him. Let's keep it together. Let's keep it together. 2 more overs. You're already 26. Let's say 6, 36. At 6 and over would be the required run rate. Pull that, but straight to the man out there, into the boundary for 4. Magnificent shot from the young man. Shot and it stood up.
Pretty.
And you double shot on this wicket. And the young man, just 14 years old, came back and just slammed that. It never went up.
No.
Just went. To catch that ball, you had to be in the way. You had to be in the way. And it's good to see that. And it's very, very interesting to see.
Yes.
He played that with such authority.
Yes, good cricket shot there by the youngster, Edward. Okay, Dudley showed some variety in this delivery. He cut off the pace of the ball, and it went timely into the gloves of the keeper.
And what was even better, the young man did not play a shot.
No.
That made him look good.
Yeah.
Not playing a shot sometimes is a good shot.
Yes, yes.
Dudley, there's no need for that. Outside the stomach, that's a wild drive. When you are batting, decisions making, you will never have to make decisions so quickly in your life. You don't have much time to make a decision, whether you come forward and play. That's why there are not too many batters in the world. Comes up balls, down the leg, that one kept low outside your stomach, slower delivery. He was looking for it.
Yeah.
And let's look at countries in the world and how many batters are there. First of all, West Indies, there's none. And I'm talking about people who average over 40.
Okay.
England has one, Joe Root. Australia has two. Pakistan has one. India has about 2 or 3 of them, average over 40.
Okay.
South Africa do not have one.
Yes. Oh, as you're saying that is interesting.
Yeah.
So you have a benchmark, right?
Yeah.
You have
40.
got a
You must
benchmark 40.
average 40. 40 is when you start to be a good player.
Oh.
Anything you average below 20, below 30, you're not below 40, you're not considered
A great
player.
All right. Okay. This is interesting.
I'll give you some West Indian stats in a while. Captain Bull. Oh, outside your stomach, it was there for the shot.
Yeah.
With the resignation of Pollard, the retirement of Pollard, we have seen a generation of failures. Come to that in a while. Driven, but straight to the man on the boundary there, on the ropes there, but they beat him and they went for one and they're coming back for the second. A long list of West Indian players, the Bravos, all of these guys average under 30. Pollard themselves, not pretty figures at all, 25, and I think 19. Ramdin pushed that back. Long list of players. At present, the only guy who averaged, Bono, he just started, he averages, I think, 41. And then the captain averages about 34.
Okay.
And everybody's below that. So we really don't have a batter. Comes in ball, push and beaten against that was faster in the air.
There is a youngster, the Bajan guy who scored a double century in Bangladesh. Mayers. Where would you? He averaged pretty high, but he had a shot in it.
That was hit straight.
Magnificent hit in there by Young in like box. Yeah. As he went on the front foot, the ball was pitched up to him, and he picked it up with a very good back lift and into the fence for a good-looking 6 runs. Oh, to the maximum. I thought it was 4.
Mayer had a magnificent commencement to his test career, just like the Bijan and a few under Trinidadian Barrett and so on. But Mayer's average is plummeting. I think it's now in the mid-30s. Ball push back to the bowler.
Good stop there.
Good batting. You just hit the ball for 6. Or respect the other ball. Yeah. So Mayer's. So that is why. And in the ODI, we have only one batter who averages 50. So in all of our cricket, ODI and T20, that's not T20 Test, only one player, and that's Hope, Shai Hope, averages 50 in the international game. So really, we don't have batters at Test level. Our ODI figures are terrible. A good average in ODI in T20 cricket is 30 and up, and most of the guys are lingering in the high teens and mid-20s. So when you look at the figures, one would understand why we are in T20 number 9 in the world. I'll come back to that in a while. Charles, Edward, trying to force a shot to a ball that was almost Yorker length just outside the off stump. Yeah. So I was saying, I lost my line of thought.
The average. Why we are at
number 9 in T20, number 8 in ODI, and number 7 in Test.
And we are number 9, and we won the T20 twice. What would you say that attribute to that?
That is outside the SM unbeaten. We do not win other games. We just won the 2 tournaments. We've never been number 1. When we were champions, we were number 2 and 4 or 2 and 5. But with what happened with West Indies cricket, you really cannot get the full slot of good players playing because the guys rather to play club cricket instead of playing for West Indies. Just short,
good shot, but it's money in the way.
Yeah. One more. One more. For example, we have a serious problem now with the Jamaican Russell. Russell don't want to play for West Indies. He come from a tour. He say he's tired of cricket. Next thing you know, he's in Australia playing. He want to make his money or whatever, but he doesn't want to play. So West Indies have taken an unofficial decision not to pick him. So the team will speak to Holland and Pakistan there, and he's not on it. I agree with that. So you don't want to play for your country. Push that. Just run it down straight to the man.
And he misfield.
But the young man is there.
Misfield come for the second.
That's right. The fielder.
No, he's there.
2 more. So the score goes up to 39.
Oh, 41.
41 for 1. And that is over number
7.
Number 7. They're doing well.
They are pretty much on target.
Yeah. And I'm very much impressed with the young man.
Yeah, the youngsters are bringing it home for Labe.
Yeah.
They're doing well.
And we have this guy now, Hitmaya.
Yeah.
Promising guy. Now he cannot go on the tour because his girlfriend, or his wife, excuse me, is having the firstborn.
Okay.
Before that, he was not fit enough. And the other Trinidadian opener, he's not fit enough.
Oh, that's Luis.
I mean, these guys have money. They can eat anything they want. Again, it's control.
Yeah.
There must be a level of control in what you do. Balls, Jaden slow a ball.
Yes.
Jaden waited and waited, and then just push it to the offside.
Yeah.
So really, what we need in the Caribbean, in my opinion, we really need some tough love. And let the guys understand there are people who dying for their country. At least you can play for your country.
Patriotic.
Yeah. It's not about money.
Yeah.
What's your legacy? Making money?
Very much so.
Yeah, you're West Indian. The game took you to where you are.
Yes.
Off the pad and a white, excuse me, it's not off the pad. The umpire signal white.
Yeah.
One more.
But another comment is on the question of patriotism. Our greats, the legends, they were patriotic.
Very patriotic.
People like Viv Richards, Gordon Greenidge, yeah? These people, they didn't have the...
Shallow?
Oh, what a shot. It's going for 6? There's
It
somebody
is
under
good.
it?
It is going
Yeah!
for 6.
It went for 6.
I think he could have done a better effort.
Yeah.
Fly out, yeah. Viv and them said that they were willing to walk to South Africa to beat up South Africa. But these guys, Viv, Clive, Gordon, these guys never saw $1 million.
Yeah.
And never made $1 million in their life.
Yes.
And before Sammy first round of cricket at Stanford, a man was given $1 million.
Can you imagine that?
Yeah.
Oh.
So all of these guys are millionaires.
Yes.
And I'm not putting down the money in the game because it really takes the cricket sport up to a different level.
Indeed.
Yeah,
Indeed.
to a different level. It's good. But when it comes to national responsibility, I mean, you have to show up.
Indeed. There's a gentleman, my co-commentator, who is taking a rest. I need to bring him in, but I am not seeing him.
That is hit in the air. That's going to be outcut. The young man goes.
Oh, unfortunately.
Pitch up, looking for the big drive.
Yes.
Took a big edge, a thick edge, and the ball just lobbed to the man at point. And there he goes.
Yeah. That's a youngster. That's Edward. Edward is coming back to the pavilion. 48 for 2.
48 for 2.
48 for 2.
That's not bad.
No.
That is over number 8.
Number 8 in progress. Yeah.
4 8s are 32.
Yeah.
Take it up a little. Excuse me. This is 40, 48 and 8 ball.
Okay.
Run rate is 6. So it's still good. Yeah, that's the required rate. 60 is the required rate.
Yeah.
And so we have a World Cup this year in November in Australia. And next year, 2023, we're back in India for another World Cup. Yeah. Everything backlogged because of COVID. Now the ICC want to pull it all out. So the right number of World Cups per year is played.
Yeah.
So we will achieve that by the end of next year.
Okay.
Comes in balls, edge, run down, a signal, a single is taken.
Yes.
So in the early, we have a player we talk so much about who is talented, Puran, and he has not played a test match. Pollard just retired, have not played a test match.
Yeah.
And test match is the yardstick. It is the yardstick.
Yeah. So really and truly, we only saw it's the Jamaican what's his name again? The newcomer.
Russell? Oh no.
The Jamaican Bono. Yeah. It looks like he is the only one that is holding his bat.
He makes up his mind that he's not going to throw it to get away.
Yeah.
He's sound.
Yes.
You have to get him out.
Yeah.
And when you get him out, you get him out. But most West Indians will get themselves out. You trust them. Trust them to get themselves out. Either Test, ODI, T20. The guys are good at getting out.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's so embarrassing how they get out.
50 up.
50 comes up.
Yeah. It was the ball played off his pads.
Yeah. I was listening to Tino Best, and he was lamenting how embarrassing it is to watch him out. I thought, when I heard him say that, I said, my goodness, I thought I was the only one who was feeling that embarrassed about about the way West Indies cricket has tumbled down. And we are going to Netherlands, our first tour to Netherlands.
Yeah.
We are heading to Netherlands at the end of this month, and we're not sure of beating them.
Yeah.
Because we play so much inconsistent cricket.
Yes.
We're not sure. We're not sure. We don't know how good we are.
Yeah.
This series we can play good.
Ireland beat us, right? In Ireland?
Ireland beat us right here.
In the Caribbean?
In the Caribbean,
2-1. Okay.
We won the first game, and Ireland had a couple of guys from the Ireland team that is hit down to London, and that's one.
Yeah.
A couple of guys from the Ireland team came down with COVID, so they just did not have enough guys. So a few guys who were already injured came on the field to play, and they played the other 2 games and won it.
Boy, that is so dismal. It's dismal.
Yeah, a little guy running in to bowl the ball, and he just pitches on the length, moving away, coming in, and nobody can play him. Into the pad of Jordan. It's the end of the over, end of the 8th over.
51.
51.
Yes. 51 for
so, in my opinion, I think this game has played on a low profile, and it is still continuing as a low profile. Last year's semi-final to me was more competitive.
It was, I can still recall.
It was more competitive. There's a lot more. The players put a lot more on the value of qualifying for the final. Today, what we are seeing is just more or less people going through the motion. So there's not much excitement yet.
Okay. This is young Calendar. Is going to face face the bowling of Charles.
I saw early in Puran years of cricket, he was getting ready to play for Trinidad. I'll come back to that story in a while. Charles, push up the pad, straight to mid-on, and no run, mid-off. And he was getting ready, he was in camp with the Trinidadian team just the weekend before the game started. And they call him in Bangladesh. And the West Indies board let him go and play T20 in Bangladesh. That was his first tour. And since then, our batting is poor, and comes in, and he swing that, but there's nobody down there into the boundary, and that's 6 runs. And that's good. That's what his brother does, and that's what he's good at. 6 more.
57.
And since then, he has not survived. He has not survived playing tournaments after tournaments around the world. All these guys are multi-millionaires. By the way, Puran this year was the foreign player in India who have been signed for that amount. No foreign player have been signed to that amount. Here is Charles now. Both swipe at that and they got 1.
they were about to take a second, but he was sent back in his crease. Good decision.
Yes.
And it's now opportune time for us to hear the lovely voice in the commentary booth of our capable commentator, Mr. Carroll.
Really taking it easy. The players seems to be taking it easy. Not much hurry. Usually in a T20 game, depending on the total from the first over, it gets busy. But in this game, it has not been busy.
Thank you very much, Irenius.
We are heading down the line to probably 20th or 18th, 19th over finish. That is going to go. One more, and the return comes in. Oh, that's high. That is a bad return. He did all of the hard work, and he just pumped that back to the bowler. They won, and they run 2 extras, 3 more, and they're coming for the third. That is going to cost 4 runs. So they actually run 4 runs.
Yes, P.S. Morris.
Yeah.
A bit of excitement, and the game is poised in a rather interesting position.
Very interesting.
50, yeah. Is it 61?
64? No, 62.
Okay.
Over number 9. After just a mighty swash through the kitchen sink and all the frozen chicken in it at that ball.
I don't know about the frozen chicken. Jaden really went to belt that one back down the pitch. I saw him play a really beautiful 6.
Yeah.
Straight back over the bowler's head. Reminded me of a shot he played in the Dream 11 tournament.
One more. Long on runs up. One more. 63.
End of the
63 for 2. End of the 9th over. Yeah. And your take so far.
Yeah, Jaden looks impressive at the wicket. He played this pull straight over the bowler's head, back over the bowler's head in the last over, I believe.
Yeah.
And that reminded me of the very same shot that he played at the Darren Sammy Cricket Grounds in the ongoing Dream 11 tournament. And he is in form. He is in a fine vein of form right now. And I'm loving every minute of his innings that I've seen so far.
How is the competition going on at Dream 11?
Well, there is. I do have the point standings.
Yes, and we would like to pass it on. Yeah.
We could take a look at it shortly.
Get it? Yeah, you'll get it. So here we are, Jaden showing signs of form, and Calendar at the other end can muscle the ball into the fence. Bowling change, shot, run that up the front pad, and just run to where probably a second slip would be. The wicketkeeper step over and pick it up. Good weather. Total different scenario here to last night when it was all wet. Balls, push that down straight to the mind and they're running for 1. That's going to be easy. That's the idea. Calendar comes in to strike. 1 more. 64 for 2. That's over number 9.
So we will wait for the break between overs to bring you an update on the Dream 11 tournament.
Yeah, that's right.
And it looks like Calendar who's taking strike, is it?
Yes, it is Calendar.
And facing up to the bowler running in from the southern end.
Wide. It's wide. The umpire signaled wide. And Lavi bowled 27 wides.
Yes.
One chase. Situlin bowled 9 wides in an over. That is hit over cover. It's going to run away. No, the fielder stops it. Oh, it was going away from him. And the return comes in. Very good return. But that is overthrown. And that is... But the...
Calendar was slipping on his back.
Yeah, but he overran.
That last one he did overrun, but he wasn't ready to come back for the second one in the first place. And so he almost paid a price for it, but he's safely home because the throw was a bit off and he's going to be facing up to our bowler coming in from the southern end, the terrace end. Comes in now. Is that Jadel?
Crack
And
it.
he's hit that not very well timed into the long on, deep long on area, which is enough to allow the batsman to go for one. Is that Jadel, who's running in from the southern end?
Well,
Yes.
I
Jadel
can't make out
Cyril.
the play. Yeah, okay.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
He's going to be bowling to the southpaw, Jaden Eli box. As you said earlier, he's in a rich vein of form. So in comes Jadel, looks in, and that's a good delivery. It's fine work down there on the wide third man boundary by Cyprian.
Yes.
And it is tag affair with Cyprian doing the roll and tumble to save the boundary. And that looks like Petrus, who picks it up and throws it back into the keeper. In the meantime, they cross for two. Jadel comes in once more. To Jaden, Eli Box, who opens the face. And that's a wonderful shot
Yes.
through
Over the
point
square leg.
region.
Yeah.
And he will get 4 for it.
Yes.
Cyprian can do nothing about that on this occasion, and good batting by Jadel. It follows that, you know, if you go hard at it.
That's right.
So even if you get an edge, it's going to go flying to the boundary.
So after 10 overs, 74 for 2 and Labby is flying. There is not much more that is required but to play his ball on its merit and
Absolutely.
work hard. And this is the second semi-final.
We did promise to bring you an update with the Jim 11
let's get
tournament.
it. Uh-huh.
So in Group A, the Babino Leatherbacks are doing very well. They've played 4 games and won 3. They've lost none. They had 1 no result, and they have 7 points. So they're at the top of the table of Group A.
Comes in full. Oh, that hit
what will the
him.
umpire signal for that?
Yeah. Oh. And now
There's some confusion. The batsmen have decided to stay home.
So it was a high ball that hit him on the he was trying to pull that ball away, Calendar, but he got it on the gloves and he's in a lot of pain now. The umpires did not signal a no ball, so the umpires felt it was low enough, but Calendar is really moving his fingers.
Yeah, apparently he got struck on his hand, and the umpires remained unmoved for
Yes.
that one. That would be interesting to see the replay.
Yes,
C.S.
it will.
Morris.
Yes, it would be very interesting.
Yeah, our statistician doesn't think it was much higher than waist
Yeah.
high.
Yeah. I think Calendar should cool out. I think the other batter should talk to him. With that blow, I don't know what he's trying to do, but he's not batting too badly. And just get past this period. When you get knocked as a batter, you have to stay there, iron it out, get past the period, and start scoring runs again. You don't throw your hand away after you've been knocked.
Topping Group B in the Jim 11 tournament is the Chozel Colports, who are the defending champions. Oh, that one is definitely a no ball.
That's right.
That's way above the waist height and goes whistling past everyone down to the boundary area. It's going to be retrieved by the fielder at third leg. Was he warned? The bowler?
I don't think so.
Okay, so he's remarking his guard. Is that no ball? Yes.
But that is his
he's
second.
a very energetic young man. Loves his cricket, and he's an all-round player. But on that occasion, he lost control of the delivery. And so in Group A, back to the Jim 11 table. We'll come back with that information. And that was again a beamer. The umpire has not signaled, and he caught it high on the bat.
Yeah.
He was aiming to go over cow corner with it, but succeeded in getting it back over the bowler's head, and thankfully dropped safely in no man's land.
It was a no ball.
Halfway down to...
It was a no ball.
It was signaled no ball?
Yeah. No, the ball that he hit, the second full ball, it was a free hit.
Oh, it was a free
Yeah,
hit?
yeah.
Okay, coming from the no ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there was no signal of that one
No,
in terms of
the second one is
that
not a
one
free.
being a no ball.
Yeah.
So in comes no ball once more into Jaden, Eli box,
And he played that.
casually just flicks that around the corner
Yeah.
for wide fine leg or behind square. The fielder
Yeah.
has to run behind square to collect. They go through for one. So Soufrière Sulphur City Stars
Yeah.
second in Group A,
Wow.
followed by Miko Eagles.
Uh-huh.
Miko Eagles have just 3 points. Soufrière has 6 points. And we'll continue after this delivery. Oh,
Down
and
the
in
leg
mixed
side.
room, that's a wide. But I think Calendar was taking evasive action there
Yes.
because there's some pace on that ball.
Yeah, and he felt it. He felt it earlier on.
So South Castries Lions bring up the fourth position with just 2 points from
Wow.
their 4 games. And Gros-Islet Cannon Blasters are at the bottom actually with 2 points. South Castries and Gros-Islet both are on 2 points in Group A.
And that
So
is
he pulls
a
out,
dead ball.
signaled.
Yeah.
No ball pulls out of the delivery.
Yeah.
In Group B, as we said, Choiseul Coalports are the defending champions. They sit at the top. 3 games played, three victories.
Wow.
Monipo Stars, 3 games. They've had 2 victories and 1 no result. We'll come back after this ball. And that is
the back
pulled
foot.
of the back, yes, of the back foot. Through mid-wicket, it's fumbled. That was a fantastic throw.
Yes.
Hit the stumps on
And
the full.
again, we see the problem in running the first run.
Yeah.
You have to run the first run hard.
Yeah.
Continue.
Group B, Dream 11. Group B, the Central Castries, Mindo Heritage, 3 matches played, 1 victory, 1 loss, and 1 no result.
Wow.
Vieux-Fort North Raiders, 3 matches played, 1 win, 2 losses. And not sure why they only have, 1 loss. 1 win and 2 losses, sorry, for Vieux-Fort North Raiders. And the Mabuya Valley Constrictors, 4 games, no wins, 4 losses at the bottom of the table.
Wow.
So that's how the standings stack up.
So how many teams do we have in the competition? 10 teams?
Well, there's 10, yeah, there's 10 teams.
Okay.
Yes, in the top.
And Choiseul are the defending champions. And they are still undefeated.
Choiseul is undefeated in their 3 games so far.
So
They're doing very well.
After 10 overs here, or 11 overs? After 11 overs, we are 79 for 2. That means Labi are going at about 7 runs and over, a little over 7 runs and over. The required rate at the commencement of the inning, the commencement rate was about 6 runs and over. So Labi is doing well. 2 for 79 after 11.
Yeah, it's good going by Labi. They are well poised to bring the victory home. P.S.
Now,
Morris.
about the Dream 11, what's the attendance like? I have not been at any of these games.
It's been rather low, I think I'll be correct in saying. There's not been much of attendance, especially given the games are during the week and the timing of the games, midday kind of thing.
And why are the games played at midday?
Because the sponsor is an Indian company. It's bold.
Yeah.
That didn't look too pretty.
Yeah.
Calendar is pulling mightily at that one,
Yeah.
loses his shape, loses his footing, and loses his wicket as well.
It came to him on the full.
On the full.
It was slow, and his eye opened up, and he really wanted to swing that into the fence, but the slowness of the ball deceived him, and he missed the ball.
He was looking to pull that to Babano, I think.
Babrock somewhere,
P.S. Morris.
somewhere on the East Coast. Yeah.
Well, that gives who looks like Ori Chango
Or Chango, yeah.
an opportunity to come out. He can hit the ball a fair way.
But
Ori
Chango has not been producing.
I don't think he's been
over
in
the
very
years,
good form of late.
I think he's not been in form for about 5 years.
No, I wouldn't say that. I think Ori Chango has had a good outing. I saw him in Denry.
Not in the tip
He
ball.
was making. It
Probably
was.
the hard ball
It
cricket.
may have, is that Nixon? Okay.
Okay.
Correction.
Okay, Nixon is another one who owed the club a lot of runs. This guy is full of talent and
Okay.
have not done well with the bat at all.
Okay.
On very few occasions have he scored 50, and when I say few, I mean 1, 2, or 3, not more than 3 times.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you would know about those
I play
players.
with the guys,
Yes,
so I
right.
know.
So you'd be in a better
Yeah.
position to speak than I would. But I thought Ori Chango had some good outings in the tip ball tournaments in Denry one time, a couple of years ago.
Probably once he
That
may
was
have
before the
scored
pandemic, I guess. Before the pandemic.
once I think he scored a 50. Yeah, that's
Okay.
about it.
Okay. Yeah.
You see, what is wrong with our cricket in the Caribbean? Our players don't understand how to put an inning together. Everybody think you can just go and bash the ball around, but the bowler can bowl. That's why he's picked to bowl at you. He can bowl good balls. That is why he's picked. So you really, at the beginning of your innings, you cannot get this guy away as you want to. Wait a while, see somebody else. But
Lachman Prasad is who's operating. He is known for.
yeah,
That was a good delivery. It was
very good.
Pitched up, just a little wide, and a thick edge goes looping back through the vacant slip area for fine leg to run around and pick it up. But that brings Jaden on strike, and
81.
Lachman Prasad is waiting to come in.
81 for free.
And he has a surprise delivery. He can really push it.
Yes, right.
Through.
Yeah, yeah.
And one needs to be wary of that. And Jaden makes good contact on that, and that goes flying through to the long on boundary for 6, for a maximum.
And that is 50.
Is that his 50?
That is 50.
Well, that is a wonderful way to bring his half century up. And there he's showing again how much good form he's in.
Yeah.
And he's seeing the ball very well now. Let's see how Lachman responds. He fires that one in.
That is the
and
big
that
one.
stays low.
Yeah.
So that's just what we were saying.
If
he
it
has
was
a
on target.
surprise delivery.
If it was on target, it would bowl him.
And what more is that I know him because he's a raider, or former raider, I should say.
Yes.
A former raider. And, you know, he does get a lot of swing.
So what's it with the Raiders?
The Raiders are in the semi-final of Division 2.
Oh yeah.
The Raiders are going to be matched up with Vanna on Monday the 23rd.
Okay.
The Raiders are now back into Division 1 after a very good season so far.
Yeah.
Following a dismal season last year.
Year before.
Or year before
Year
the
before.
pandemic, whenever that was.
I'm not seeing Changu.
We have Changu. We don't have a Changu
No,
in the Raiders
it's
set,
Chang.
right? Well, Chang is Jirau.
That's right, Jirau.
You're referring to Joshawn,
Yes.
the leg break
Josie.
Yeah. He's doing a good job for the Raiders in the opening batting position. And that one goes badly wrong. Goes sailing over the batsman as well as the keeper's head.
Yes.
The keeper didn't even make an attempt to reach that one because he was not going to do so. That will be Norbal's second illegal
And
over the waist
we notice
delivery.
the umpires are
The
coming.
umpires are conferring.
Yeah.
And
Coming
it may
together.
well be that he will be taken off.
Yeah, it is a no ball. It was signaled a no ball by the umpire. And so there's discussion. What's going to happen now?
Well, umpire Romario Simmons is striding back to his position behind the stumps, the bowlers at the bowler's end.
I think there's an element of the law that says the ball must be threatening straight on you. I'm not sure about that. But this one was
he's
high
been
over
taken
the
off.
batsman. High over the batsman's head. That was no way threatening to the player. However, the discussions continue. Jaden is challenging the umpire that the man shouldn't be bowling anymore. And the umpire ruled in the favor of the bowler. So Jaden is still not satisfied.
It is not the bowler. It is Donan who's going to complete the over. Isn't that Donan?
Oh,
Yeah. Nobal
okay.
is off. Nobal has been taken off.
Where is Nobal? He's right there.
Yes.
He's right there. Of course. Okay.
Donan is going to continue.
Okay. No, he took the gloves? No.
In comes Donan. And that's a slower delivery and he deceives it does deceive Nixon.
And it
because Donnan ran in, but he held it back. So Nixon found himself pulling or attempting to play a stroke perhaps back down the wicket, but then he was through the shot long before the ball arrived.
Yes, that
so
can
good
be.
job by Donnan. He comes in again. And this one is fired in.
He's going to be out. No, again.
Almost a mix-up there in the running. Jaden took off. Nixon did not respond. And Jaden had to make it back to his ground, and thankfully he's there safely.
Again, the ball was not picked up. So we see the inexperience in the field in both innings.
Oh my goodness, that goes whistling through. Donnan is working up some steam there.
Yeah.
That went past both the batsman and the wicketkeeper. It was not signaled wide. And there's a temporary lull as the ball has been retrieved from behind the stumps.
And we must say that the wicket is playing good. There's no devil in the wicket.
Not that I've seen. There has not been any interference in the game tonight in terms of
the weather.
The weather, thankfully, unlike last night, where we had a very uncertain start with the rain coming just before the start.
Well pushed by Nick. Mid on. Picks it up.
And it was truly amazing that we were able to have this game last night, which had been put off a couple of times.
And we had the full 20 overs,
yes.
and the match was completed.
Yes, and it was a very intriguing, interesting match.
Yeah.
Some field adjustments being made by Donnan. He's bringing his mid-on fielder in off the boundary. Both mid-on and mid-off are in off the boundary. And Nixon plays that very stylishly off his leg. That reminds me of Desmond Haynes, I must say.
That's right.
That was a lovely looking shot. And they're scampering through for 3.
Yeah.
Okay, so Gros-Islet have been a bit sloppy here in the field on that occasion.
On a number of occasions, they have overthrown the ball. The backing up was not in place. And losing the ball when it's time to pick it up and effect a run out.
Yeah, I think they're getting carried away with, deciding when to have a throw at the stumps and when not to.
So 92 for free.
Is Gros-Islet. In comes Donnan. And the keeper does not hold on. I think the keeper would be advised to stand back to Donnan.
Yes.
Yes, so
I
end of the over.
The score is 92 for free after 13 overs. So 7 overs required to score 30 runs. That's about 4.
This is
4 runs and over. Say 4.5 runs and over.
You expect them to.
You expect them to walk.
To make it.
To walk through this.
Without too much fuss if they don't lose wickets.
Yeah.
And with Nixon and Jaden at the stumps.
Yeah. Nixon and Jaden have played enough game at that level to be considered experienced players.
Yes.
And so that shouldn't be something that cause them any trouble. They should be level-headed and carry their team home.
Yes.
Especially Jaden is in full nick and nothing seems to be troubling him out there. It's just a matter of running the singles, hit the odd ball, running the singles, hit the 6, run the singles. Take control. There's no need for any chance. And plus the odd wides will come in.
Latchman is going to begin a new over. That is pitch short.
Yeah.
And I think Nixon missed out on that one.
Yes, he did.
He could have pulled it over mid-wicket, but we may as well not hold that against him because no harm done. There is no urgency as such now. We have tons of time to score those 30 runs.
And the Gros-Islet team is really quiet.
Yes, no real spirit in their body language at the moment. Oh, that was an excellent delivery. It was pitched up.
He held it back.
Yes.
Floated, slow.
The variety is good from Latchman.
Yes, very good.
Yes, he gave that one much more air.
We've not seen the fast one, and it may be coming probably next to ball.
Look out.
Yes.
He comes in now.
That's it.
That's a little faster. Not too much faster.
Crump.
I think Nixon is being very careful. He is being very watchful with Latchman because he knows that at some point that faster one is going to come. So he's being very tentative and being very cautious. This one is also given a lot of air and actually turned out to be a full toss.
Yeah.
And again, Nixon is not going to commit. He's going to protect his wicket. There is no need for any risks. And I agree with the approach.
Yeah. Yes. That's right.
Income Latchman, is that his last delivery? This one is... Oh! That one had loop on it.
Again.
It was pitched just short of a...
Good length.
Good length. And Nixon went for a heave. He didn't make contact.
But there's no need for that. Get out of the strike. Let the man who is in form...
This one is a little faster and Nixon blocks it. It peters out in front of him on the leg side.
So I think there's only one run scored in this over?
Perhaps.
Yeah, only one run scored in this over.
Good over by Latchman.
Very good over.
Except for that one run on the wide.
So after 14 overs, 93 for free, 29 required in 6 overs, a shade on the 5.
Yes, and
93 for free.
Labi should rump home
14
pretty comfortably.
Yes. So
who's going to continue?
So the players are moving out there on the field as if they're not sure what's going to happen next. Who has the ball?
Khan,
number 23.
Yes. Young player, under 19 player.
Yeah.
Is going to continue from the river end, which is the northern end.
He is a spinner, I think.
Well, he's taken a markup. His bowling mark is that of either a medium or spinner. He's adjusting the field for Jaden. I think he would do well to bring Cyprian a little squarer, but let's see what happens. In comes Khan. That's short. Oh, and that makes height just outside the off stump. Jaden watches it very carefully. Does not really play a shot.
And I want to tell you, he's not a spinner.
Yes, and that was pushed through. That was darted in.
Through, yeah.
Some more field adjustments. Third man is being pushed back. Oh, and Jaden has swung at that. Didn't make proper contact. And it just spoons up into the air over cover.
94.
Lands safely for the fielders to collect. With Nixon now on strike, the field is being brought in on the offside, which is good. It makes sense. That's good by Khan.
Yeah, very, very interesting.
Yes, he's adjusting his field.
And that's his first over, right?
Yes.
So he can well
bowl. Now he pushes the cover right back on the boundary. Oh, and that was on middle and leg with Nixon working it off his pad. They take one. Was in the air for a bit. In comes Khan once more. That's pitched up, and Jaden goes for a big hit. He will be caught, and he is caught.
Yes.
Is Jadel doing the catching down there?
Yes.
He does not drop it.
Very safe.
And off goes Jaden, and I must commend Khan on his bowling. He has brought pressure to bear in some very strange way. I believe Jaden thought he could have hit that back to Gros-Islet. But then only succeeded in offering a catch.
But
so a tame and soft dismissal.
If the rate is good, why take that chance? Well, and the man is bowling good.
Well, we would have to ask Jaden
run the ball down to touch up third man, push it through the offside, hit the odd boundaries. I mean, there's no... And his dismissal here could really cause some panic in the camp because there's nobody else there I know who has form. There's nobody else in the batting there who has form, and that is the 4th wicket at 95 for 4 in over number 15.
Yeah, I think Jaden got a bit impatient with the pace at which things were happening. I get the sense that Jaden is a player who likes to get it on. He's very talented, very skillful, and he, you know, is very competent in his batting, his bowling, and all of that. Very energetic.
So Ori is
So
very
he may have just
experienced.
become a little impatient there.
Very experienced Ori. Waits now.
Changu, yes,
Yeah.
Ori Changu. In comes Khan. He pushes that one through. Will be called wide. Just
more.
losing his line there.
Yeah. 96.
It's Khan Elcock, the son of Thomas Elcock, former national player.
That is Khan.
Khan is also a national player, has represented St. Lucia in the under 15 level. And that is above. Will that be called no ball? The umpire is unmoved, stands statuesque, and it is played back down the pitch. Well, Khan is coming to bowl to Ori. Ori was is that Ori?
That's
No,
Nixon.
That's Nixon. It looked like he was about to play a scoop,
Yes.
and he bailed out of it.
Yes, he bailed out of it.
I think he was well advised.
I have seen him get out playing this shot so
scoop?
many times. Yeah, he would be advised. Stay away from the scoop. Yeah, stay away from the scoop. So the end of the 16th over, 15th, the end of the 15th over. So 5 overs to get 26, 97 for 4. That can be a very close finish.
Well, they need 5 runs and over, so it's very
25
gettable, very
from 5.
gettable.
25 from 30.
Well, there you go. So, you know, they don't have an issue as far
No, they don't
as
have an
time,
issue. They should get
time
there.
left.
Yeah.
Latchman continues. He's moving his field about, making some adjustments, and will come into bowl to, would that be Ori? Ori tries to dab this late. No contact made. The keeper collects.
That's
Rather risky shot.
doing a very good job here.
Ratman comes in again. This one is played out to
Charles?
forward short leg. And the fielder in the covers runs in to pick it up. They think of a single and change their minds. Latchman is in again. That's pitch a little short. And it was called wide.
Yeah.
And the keeper does a very good job of picking up and effecting
The Bills.
dislodging the bills, yes.
Yeah.
But Changu was home. Had not left home.
Yeah.
Had not left his crease.
So let me see what Changu and Nixon Edmonds will do. It's their responsibility. It's a semi-final game.
Oh yes, and he hits that. Will he be caught? Has he been caught?
No.
Oh, he spilled that one and it must have gone. Let's see what the signal is. 6.
Oh,
Well.
What a miss.
Unfortunate.
What a miss.
He hit that straight to the field. I'm not sure who it is.
But it was a little high and he jumped.
He did seem to have it under control, and then
right.
it slipped and went over the rope.
We're coming back to the same having it under control. Yesterday controversy.
No, that's far different. That's far different.
I know it's far different. I'm talking about the use of the
yeah.
word again.
Yeah.
Having it under control. Yeah.
So Changu survives and gets 6 for his team. Latchman comes in, fires this one in a little faster. Oh, has he been bowled?
Yeah, I think he appears to be bold.
The bills have been dislodged,
Yes.
and the umpire needs to decide what has happened here. So
Yeah.
let's see what's the decision given. The fielders are demanding it be given out.
Yeah.
There's lots of
Discussion.
shouting and gesticulating on the pitch, and the umpires.
Okay.
We don't have benefit of replay.
Yeah, we have the benefit of replay.
Oh, we do? And apparently
Let me see that. Let me see.
Ori is walking off, Ori Changu.
Hey!
And
No, we have the replay. But you can how? But you have the evidence. You have the technology. The ball hit the wicketkeeper
So
and go back on the stump.
some controversy and some excitement, loads of discussion. Some of the fans are demanding that Orichango return to the crease, which is not on. This is not how the game is played. If the umpire has given a decision, that decision needs to stand, and that's the end of it. The umpire has given his decision, and that's the end of it.
It is leg.
So the new batsman is striding out, Pastor Morris. At the end of the day, the umpire has given a decision,
but
that's where it stops.
The replay clearly shows it. It came off the wicketkeeper's pad.
You saw a replay, Pastor Morris?
It's right there.
Well, we don't have. Are we using the replay?
We're not using the replay.
Okay.
Not using the replay.
All right. So it may be unfortunate that Orichango was given out the way that he was.
But
we don't have use of the replay, although I'm told that a replay is available perhaps later.
Yeah.
A very interesting turn of events.
Yeah. Very.
Okay. So Lachman comes in. That's pitch short. And what a fantastic stroke by this batsman who's come in there. He stepped back and slaps it through the gully. Very fine gully. The fielder runs back and collects and retrieves. One run taker.
Yeah, one more.
I'm not sure who's the batsman who has come out to. Who's the batsman?
Into
Antoine.
Nick's body.
And he takes that on his back. Zaire Antoine is the new batter, the wicket keeper. Sorry, the skipper. And Nixon is going to
change his bat.
So, yeah, an interesting turn of events.
Very, very.
With that last over, the over is.
But
is it completed? The umpires are again conferring.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what the discussion is now because we have a new batter.
The end of 16:105, 17 required from 4.
Okay, so the momentum is still with Labe. They should get home unless they give it away, P.S. Morris.
Yes, of course. 17-4. They are these two guys, they can hit the ball, especially the captain there.
Yes, Zaire is very capable, talented player. And I like his personality. He's always very pleasant and very cheerful, very composed, and I expect him to carry this through for his team. He's in behind this, very solid. Khan Elcock is full of energy, and he runs all the way down to the forward short leg area to collect in front of the fielder in the covers. In comes Khan. That's pitched a little short, and again Zaire is in behind it, plays it back down the pitch.
So that's all he has to do. Keep on bowling on that length. If you want to score runs, take the chance. Take the chance and hit me.
In comes Khan. Oh, and Zaire is hitting this one.
That's going off his ball
airborne.
safe.
Will he be caught? Oh, no, he isn't. Unfortunately, there's a mix-up with the players there. I hope, my goodness, I hope this player is not hurt.
Yeah.
They ran into each other or they collided?
No, they did not collide. What happened, anytime the ball go that high, it's very difficult to judge it. And again, he was running.
Yes, it's not the easiest of things here at Balata, this venue. While some really exceptionally good catches have been taken, there have been challenges with, seeing the ball, especially when it goes way up high above the height of those floodlights. And so the fielder was unable to collect this one. So Zaire survives. I believe they crossed for 2.
No, it was 4?
It went for 4, okay. In comes Khan once more. That is full.
Oh.
And Zaire did try to work it through the, perhaps, gully and split
Did it hit
area.
the pad of the wicketkeeper? It appeared to hit the paddle really, but
sure.
yeah.
But they did get a run there.
Yeah.
So he got some bat on it. That carries them one
10.
run closer.
110 for 5.
So it's the small matter of...
Over number 17.
And he hits that back down the pitch is Nixon. He's playing a very good innings there for his team.
That's right. That's what's needed.
There's no need for any fuss or panic at this stage. What's the equation, P.S. Morris? How many to get?
12 off.
12. Oh, that's an exceptionally good catch.
Yes.
Zaire has gone very
Yes.
softly, very cheaply as well.
He went to heave that ball.
Did not make good contact.
And it spilled off the edge to probably
the gully area.
Gully area.
And the fielder there took that dive in full length. Was that who? Was that Boapen who took that catch?
It doesn't, I'm not sure. Latchman.
Oh, Latchman, yes.
Latchman
Latchman is good in the field as well.
So
one remembers.
111 for 6.
Exceptionally good catch. And the equation is 11 runs to be
from 3 overs.
Scored from 3.
That is 3 and 3/4 runs and over.
Yes. So while Zaire has gone, we have a new batter in the name of...
That is
Julius Simon?
Julius Simon, yes.
Julius Simon.
Yeah.
Very experienced campaigner.
Yeah.
And again, we don't expect Labi to have too much issue, but one never knows.
You never
cricket.
know.
You just never
So
know.
111 for 6.
Nixon is still there. So the confidence should still be on the side of Labi.
All along we were saying that 120 is going to be tough for Labi, but it seems to be going right. Ball shot, caught straight to the man at deep gully there.
Yeah, Latchman fired this very first ball in.
Yeah.
It was way short, and Nixon did the right thing in trying to get it away.
Nixon must get out of the strike. Run the single. Outside you're some beaten again.
Latchman is doing a fine job for his team.
Very fine. Since he came on, he stopped the scoring.
Yeah.
And he's not bowling wide.
So Nixon has settled, and in comes Latchman. That's slower.
Beaten again.
It's short of a good length, making height. Nixon tries to work it through the offside behind the wicket. Does not succeed. The wicketkeeper collects it. Disturbs the bails in the process. Nixon was home, so the umpire will do the honors with straightening everything up at the stumps. In comes Latchman.
Oh.
This is loopy. And Nixon is being very guarded.
Yeah.
Not taking any chances.
The last over he bowled to Nixon, only 1 run was scored.
Okay. I think he's doing the right thing. He just wants to see Latchman off. This is probably his last over.
Yeah.
This one is slow and loopy. And Nixon goes for it this time, but thankfully, a misfield by Boapen.
Again, run the first run.
You take one, that could have been caught if maybe a more agile fielder was in the midfield, halfway to the boundary at cow corner position. So they get one, and that brings Julius Simon into strike, facing Latchman, who aborts his run-up.
Yes.
Okay, some encouragement being heard as Latchman drops his shot.
Down the leg side.
That's down the leg side. He had a swing at it, didn't make
Mighty
contact.
swing at it. So 9 required.
And he plays a lovely shot, but
shit.
He finds a fielder there at the point region, short point, and no run taken. So Latchman completes
his over.
Spell. I'm sure when we check the figures, will show that it's been a very miserly, very excellent.
So 9
economy.
9 required in 2 overs, 4 runs and over, 4.5 runs and over.
You would back Labi to bring it home.
I will back Labi to bring it home.
And I'm sure you'll be a very happy man at the end of the proceedings tonight.
Yes.
I rather suspect you are already very happy, P.S. Morris.
The game is not ended. And I have played this game so many times.
It's never over till it's over.
It's never over. It's never over.
Okay, so Donnan has been brought back into the attack. Now this will be interesting. He comes in to Nixon and he plays the scoop and takes it on the torso. Now, P.S. Morris, you were telling us about his scoop playing abilities earlier.
Yeah, it's not convincing. And I've very seen it being productive. Yeah. And he trusts it. And here you go again, you see what happened?
And that is a very dangerous shot to play. You might bring it back onto your face. In comes Don on one side. And he plays that straight to point region and his caught is Nixon. And Donnan Edward has done it for Gros-Islet.
Again.
And this is a major hiccup now.
That's a major hiccup. That is the 19th over.
The in batsman, Nixon, looked well on his way to carry his team home. Is now having to trudge back in lonely fashion to his dugout.
He faced two overs from Latchman and scored 2 runs.
Yes, well, he was seeing Latchman off because Latchman is a
you see him off, get a single, get off the strike.
Well, Ricky Hippolyte, is that Ricky?
Yeah, that's it. Ricky in his younger days was a very good player. He used to bat, he used to open for us.
Yes, Ricky.
But since then,
I still believe that Labeyi have the upper hand. But let's see what happens as Donnan runs in once more to Ricky. Oh, and he misses that. Did he get an edge? They are running. They are running. The umpire has not singled. Oh, the umpire says no run. The standing umpire says no run.
Nixon,
so
Ricky dropped his bat.
And that's the end of that. The umpire has said no run.
Yeah, that's right. All right.
Let's get on with the game.
Yeah, there's nothing you can do about it. Don't ask the wicketkeeper. The ball bounced off his shoes a while ago and ran out the guy. He did not say a word. He will not say a word now.
So Donnan is back at the top of his bowling mark.
I think that will be his third delivery.
So he comes in now to Ricky. He has a lot of pace on that one. Ricky tries to, and oh my goodness, some overthrows.
Yes.
Well, you can't blame him too much. I believe he was trying to effect a run out, a direct hit.
Yeah.
But there were no overthrows per se. There just was nobody at the stumps to collect it.
So 7 required.
1 run taken. Is it run? 1 was
7
taken or 2?
7.
2 runs were taken. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Donnan comes in again. Oh! He bowled Ricky Hippolyte.
Yeah.
The wickets have been disturbed.
Yes.
And that was waiting to happen. I believe it's fair to say.
So
Ricky seemed to be swiping at the ball rather than getting in behind
that's
it.
right. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. So that is the 7 for 8 wickets down. It looked, I think it is the 8th. It is the 8th wicket.
So now
115 for 8. So 7 required.
we have
and 1 over, I think, left.
What is the equation? Yes,
7 required. And in 7 balls, I think. 7 in 7 balls. Yeah,
and look at how the landscape has changed. Look at how the equation has changed. Getting very tight now.
Yeah.
Is it fair to say that the new batter is a tail ender?
He is a tail ender. He has shown that he can clear the fence also.
Okay, so Donnan is going to fire it in, and he comes in. Oh my goodness. That went through everybody.
Yes.
The wicketkeeper partially blocked it.
Yeah.
The bowler knew nothing about it, and that was an excellent over by Donnan Edward.
So Julius now would have to get 7 runs. I don't know where he'll get it from.
From the last over, he has 6 balls.
That is 6 balls to score 7 runs.
And so we look at the bowler who has been entrusted with the final over is that Canel Cock? We'll wait and see and get confirmation. It looks like Canel Cock, who has been entrusted with the job. of the death bowling. So Archie is being provided with a change of bats. Is that a lighter bat? Is that a heavier bat? We're not sure.
Archie should score his runs. He shouldn't leave it for chase. He must be sure he got it. If he don't get it,
Chase?
that the number 11 batsman is a number 11 batsman.
Okay, so let's see what happens with adjustments being made to the field. So Canel Cork is tossing the ball in his hands, steps into bowl now. That's short and no run.
No run.
No bat on it. So that's one dot ball.
Yes.
And the pressure increases with every delivery.
So the Gros-Islet team is fired up.
Yes.
They are clapping.
Well, look at how things have changed.
They are motivating each other.
In the course of 2 overs, things have just changed.
So Archie must try and get the fence.
Okay, so a rather breathless moment, but let's see what happens. Archie fires. Oh my goodness, more pressure. He does not get past the short cover.
Yeah. That's a second delivery.
Yes,
4 overs.
Khan is doing a fine job.
To score 7.
The fielders close in as Khan comes again. That's full. Oh my goodness, and Archie does not make contact. So, P.S. Morris.
That's 3.
We are now having the win predictor shift dramatically from one side to the next.
Next side, yes.
In comes Khan, bowls. Oh, and he misses this one once again. No contact made. 2 balls to get 7 runs.
2 balls to get 7.
Will Archie be able to score a maximum in one of those deliveries?
Well,
will an extra run be incurred with a wide? Let's see. That's short. And Archie gets under it and is caught on the boundary. He's caught on the boundary. I think it's fair to say, P.S. Morris,
yes,
that the end is nigh.
The end is nigh.
1 ball.
1 ball.
To score 7 runs.
Chase must hit the 6 to
and some spectators are already taking their leave of the venue.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're supporters of Labi or supporters of, I would suspect they're supporters of Gros-Islet.
Earlier on, I said 120 runs, and my fellow commentator would 120 runs is too much for Labi on this wicket. Okay. Because when I look at the batting, I said they would not be able to get to 120. And so far, they cannot get to 120, they're at 115.
Well,
they're at 115. So, I mean, this is a poor batting display. They have struggled on a friendly batting pitch. They have not got the job done.
Well. Compliments of Eagle Freight and Brokerage, care of Leslie Jabatis. This action is being brought to you. And LNO Studios. We're having a marvelous game of cricket here. And it's just a formality right now. Last ball, he goes for a big heave. No contact made.
And Gros-Islet
have pulled this back from an unlikely position to win this semi-final and book their way in the final.
And Labi goes
Division 1,
yeah.
Eagle Freight and Brokerage,
and Labi
T20 tournament, APL.
Well, I must say this is very disappointing. I must say that I thought Labi would have gone home, although I predicted a 120 run on the board would have been very difficult for that batting lineup. Because the truth is, I have not seen much from any of these guys.
It just goes to show on any day anything can happen between these teams. And 120 would have been a pass score. However, Labi looked like they were tipped to bring it home. Yeah. Right up until the very last, the last five overs. It looked safe.
But you cannot undermine the contribution of Gros-Islet. Their bowling was fantastic.
Yes.
I don't think they bowled 6 wides tonight. They really
came interesting to get the number of
stuck
wides.
to their task. Even when they were out, when Jaden was batting very well, they kept on bowling. And even when up to the last 3 overs, 30 was and 24 required of 30 balls, and Labi couldn't convert tonight. A very, very good inning, good cricket by the Gros-Islet team, and all must go to them for a good night of cricket.
Well, congratulations to Gros-Islet for pulling this off, and the players are jubilant.
Yeah.
Labi, of course, will be depressed. One can expect, because they look like they could have brought this home, but were unable to at the end of the day, at the end of the night rather, because it is night time. And as we get ready for the closing ceremony, P.S. Morris, this game just brings home to you how much this sport of cricket we love so much can be so enticingly rich in entertainment. And we have been entertained tonight.
Break your heart. How it can break your heart.
Yes, it can.
When you think you are seated and it's a comfortable victory right before your eyes, you can see your team crumble and lost a game. So they needed 7 in the last over, didn't score one. Yeah,
and it was good bowling. Credit to Can Elcott.
Yes.
For bowling, his death bowling was superb.
Very superb.
We have to give him the credit. And also Donnan Edward with a penultimate over. Yeah. He was fantastic as well.
Very well.
P.S. Morris, are you heartbroken? I must ask you.
Yes, my heart is broken because when I look at what has happened here, it was not a position from which you should lose a game.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah.
But that kind of stuff happens in
cricket.
But
given the fact that I predicted a 120 score was a winning score, and I said that to my former commentator, my pal here, Iranius, and he agreed with me, because when I look at the Labi lineup, I did not see the batting power that we are used to. And again, the men I spoke about, again, like West Indians, they failed. They failed. And in a game where there was no pressure, the run rate was always good, no pressure, and the guys keep on throwing the wicket away.
Well, there were some key moments in the game. I think Jaden got out a bit softly.
Yeah.
A couple of those soft dismissals would have, cost Labi this match. There were some soft dismissals.
Yeah. Yes. Well, I would not query any of the dismissals. I think they were poor. And the ball that hit the wicketkeeper and then onto the stumps, and the wicketkeeper never appealed. The wicketkeeper never appealed, but the guy from square leg appealed, and the umpire upheld the appeal and gave him an out. But he at behind the stumps never said a word. So again, all of this, the cricket must be played in the spirit of the game.
Absolutely.
And anytime you walk outside of the spirit of the game, is mayhem.
Yes, it is a very poor taste in your mouth. So there's a buzz around Balata playing field as we get ready for the closing ceremony. Yeah. And we will bring you that action in a few minutes. So tomorrow is an off day, and then we have the second semi-final on Thursday night between, it would be Goodlands and Millet.
Millet, yes.
On Thursday.
So Gros-Islet is in their first final.
Gros-Islet has made it to their first final.
Yeah.
Congratulations to Gros-Islet for making it to their first final. And they await the outcome of Goodlands and Millet on Thursday. Yeah. And the Division 2 semi-finals will begin on Monday next week.
Yeah.
We, meaning my club, United Raiders, will be playing Vanna in the first semi-final right here on Monday night.
So I can safely say our next champion will be either Goodlands or Millet.
Really?
No, I say I am making a projection that our next finalists, our next champions will be from there.
Okay. Well, that's your projection. I'll hold you to it.
And I projected the victory today.
Yes.
And here's it.
So we now go to the closing ceremony area. Hold on, viewers.
Gentlemen, put your hands together for a wonderful cricket game. I must applaud both teams, although I must admit my heart is broken. Because I thought that game was going one way, and then it went the other way, and then the other way, and the other way, and it ended that way. So Gros-Islet, put your hands together for Gros-Islet for a match that was well played tonight. Now I'm going to call the captain of the Labi team. Zai. Come, Zai. How are you feeling?
Well, a bit disappointed,
Yeah, you had to.
We couldn't see it through to the end, but, it's part of the game.
So at the halfway mark, 120 on the board?
Yeah, 120, a chaseable score. I find my bowlers did pretty well. Probably a little bit lapsed a little bit in the middle overs, but, a decent score, chaseable.
After 15 overs, 30 balls to 24?
And like I said, I back my batsman abilities to chase on that target, but it wasn't so in the end, so I left to them.
So Labi bowled 28 wide balls. That means you played in a 2026 game, and before you started playing, you give the side 26 runs, 28 runs.
Always stress on the bowlers, keep the extra count down, but it wasn't so tonight, so,
Well, all the best, young man, next year.
Yeah.
Next year is not too far away. The years run quickly these days.
Yeah.
So, congratulations for making it to the semi-finals.
Yeah, thanks a
I
lot.
was hoping to see you in the final, but that's how it goes sometime in the game.
Yeah.
All the best. There is a third place playoff. When is that? It's on the thing. It's on the card that there will be a third place player. All the best, young man. I like your spirit, and I like what you have brought to the game through the Labi team. Put your hands together.
Thanks a lot.
Winner of the match tonight, captain of the it's the young man.
Yeah.
Watch it. Oh, I'm sorry.
How you doing, young man?
I'm doing
Put
okay,
the mic
sir.
up. Put the mic up.
I'm doing okay, sir.
At the halfway mark, your team only mastered 120. What was the discussion in your room?
Well, we're just aiming. We're trying to get a good score, so we're trying to defend it against Labe because last game that they came up on top, so we just wanted to show that we could outsmart them in their own game and then play forward.
During the chase, I suspected that your team lose all the energy, had a cold sweat when Jaden and the other batsman was batting, and then you all were really out of it. What happened then?
Yeah, we was a bit under pressure, especially me. Because Jaden struck the ball well. He had a wonderful knock, I must say. And then like the senior players on my side told me that don't give up, continue the game, keep the pressure on, never, and just continue, keep playing hard.
Now finally your 17th and 19th over bowled by Latchman concede 2 runs. You know that?
Yes, sir.
And that is why you were able to come back. So how do you feel having this gentleman in your side now?
I'm feeling great.
You're feeling
for
great.
having him in my side. Yeah.
Well, congratulations, man. All the best. The final is always hard. The final is always difficult. It's always heartbreaking. Go out and work hard and hope you guys can come back and win the final. It will be good to see you and your team win the final. That is your first final, Gros-Islet first final, and it will be good to show up there and walk away with the title.
To be honest, we're looking forward to the finals and to winning the whole competition to show that Gros-Islet is just not a name and that we have skill and every talent to back it up.
Put your hands together for the captain. Now we will call on the...
Good evening, everyone. A very good fight. May I say well done to both teams. Very good job, Labe. Unfortunately, this evening you didn't get over the line. Congratulations to Team Gros-Islet on a well-fought victory. This evening's top performances from Labe, we had Ricky Hippolyte, 4 overs, 3 for 15, inclusive. Jaden Lybox, 52 runs, 2 overs, 1 for 19. For Gros-Islet, we had Can Elcock scoring 18 runs, bowling 3 overs, 1 maiden, 3 for 10. Very impressive figures of 4 overs, 1 maiden, 3 for 9, and top scoring with 33 runs. We had Donnan Edward. We also had Lakshman Prasad, 4 overs, 2 for 20, a match turning spell.
Yeah, that's right.
This evening's man of the match from Gros-Islet, Donnan Edward. Congratulations. Best of luck into the finals.
Thank you. The gentleman who handed you the medal there is a member of the West Indies Cricket Board.
Oh, true?
Yeah.
I'm privileged.
How are you feeling?
Well, I'm feeling elated. First of all, I want to thank God for the opportunity to play out there. Yeah, I'm feeling happy that we got through the finals.
Yeah. Was it hard while Abbey was controlling the game during the mid-overs there when Jaden was batting?
Yeah, it was a touch difficult. I mean, kudos to Jason. Jaden, he played a really brilliant knock.
Yeah.
Yeah, for most of the game, they were in front.
Yeah,
towards the back end, the bowlers came back and pulled it back first.
Beautiful. I enjoy watching you bowl, and your innings was very impressive. All the best. Continue to develop yourself.
Thank you.
Today, going on the field of play is not going to take a sweat. It's a career move. I see a lot of talent around the ground. I would encourage you guys to work hard at your talent. You never know where you'll end up if you keep on working hard. Congratulations, young man. All the best. Stay right there. Bow your heads with me. Let's pray. Gentlemen, before we pray, I must say, cricket is played on the ground, not outside of the ground. Every day when you step onto a cricket ground, remember you're there to win. Give your best. And if you're in practice, you're a hazard to your team. Let's pray. Father, may your Holy Spirit be with us tonight, and thank you for this wonderful weather. Bless us, take us to our respective home. It's late. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Good night, everybody.